this guy shows up for work later today.
Can I ask a favor? I left my drink up there by the little podium. All right, welcome to the Bud Crawford Celebration Parade, an amazing event down here at Heartland of America Park. My name is Michael Severe. I'm joined by my partner, Josh Jones. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you?
This is pretty huge.
Yeah.
You know, before everything got started, there was a press conference downtown, and in the press conference, Jim Pillen, the governor of Nebraska, of course, said that he's old enough to have seen Gale Sayers run the ball for Kansas. He's old enough to watch Bob Gibson pitch for the St. Louis Cardinals. Old enough to watch Johnny running back touchdowns for the University of Nebraska. And he said by proclamation that the greatest athlete, male athlete in the history of the state of Nebraska is Bud Crawford.
So male, but not overall?
He just said male because he named the males. I don't know if the governor could name a bunch of the females like a Jordan Larson, but in terms of the male athletes, the greatest of all time, he made the proclamation of saying that is Terrence Bud Crawford.
I see no lies told here, man.
None whatsoever. It's the perfect thing. We want to tell you the first thing about this event that's happening. It is being brought to you by Riyadh Season, Ring Magazine, City of Omaha, and other sponsors as well. We will get to those as we go along. Also,
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Turkey Al-Sheikh, yeah, he's not going to be here, of course, right. And we're going to get more into him as well because he's the reason why boxing is what it is right now.
Right.
But we want to give special thanks to Turkey Al-Sheikh for making the historic fight and what he has done for sport of boxing. It has been absolutely incredible. He believed in Terence Crawford. He believed in being able to make history. He is unable to be here today, but, of course, he'll be here in spirit. And he and Terrence will be getting together and celebrating this whole thing later in the week. So we want to appreciate them and all the sponsors that made this possible. And thank you very much to the City of Omaha.
Right.
City of Omaha respects Bud, loves Bud, and is one with Bud.
Right.
And Bud is one with the city of Omaha.
I agree. You know, for me, it's beautiful for a multitude of reasons. All for what you said.
Yeah.
But something specific is North Omaha.
Yes.
You know, born and raised there, seeing Bud growing up in the neighborhood, knowing who he was back then. I mean, greatness is all about, like, the pursuit of it.
Yeah.
You know? So I can't tell you that I didn't know that he would go to this level.
Sure.
But I've seen it in him.
Mm-hmm.
But for North Omaha, this is huge because I feel like we already knew what we were about. Now the world knows who we are.
I remember talking with Tony Boone. Bud hadn't gotten a lot of chances to be headlining on some of the big cards.
Right.
And Bradis Prescott needed an opponent. And Bud, on no notice, said, I'll do it. I'll go out there. And we were all like, well, damn, Bradis is bigger, got a longer reach, all that stuff.
Right.
And I remember talking to Tony Boone, who was covering boxing for the Omaha World Herald, and he goes, no, you gotta watch the way Terrence handles this. He stopped Bradis Prescott. It was supposed to be Bradis Prescott's big fight to push him for HBO, and it became Bud Crawford's first big fight. And ever since then, Tony Boone told me, he said, listen, this guy is going to be one of the greatest athletes in the history of the state of Nebraska and be one of the greatest fighters. And Tony was right from the very beginning because Bud proved him to be a prophet and to be a truth teller.
Well, the thing about Bud is this. It's kind of like he's an anomaly in cheat code because he has something in him that most fighters don't really have that he's faced. And that's that backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up, inner city North Omaha, went through all the things that he went through.
Yep.
Definitely highlighted being shot.
Yes.
Just the adversity and the resiliency behind that. Sometimes I feel like when Bud fights, I don't think he's fighting against his opponent. I think he's fighting against just the things he went through in his life.
Yeah. I think he fights for legacy.
Yes.
And always he said it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about necessarily the name of the title, but it was about his legacy of being the greatest of all time. And that's what he's done.
Right.
Just a belt collector,
I know.
a title collector, 5-time different weight champion, of course undisputed in 3 different weight classes, which no male boxer had ever done before. And as you can see, the parade's getting started. Everybody's down there right now kind of just meandering around. I ran over from the mayor's office, which is basically 19th and between Farnham and Harney, and just, man, the streets lined with folks.
Wow.
People got their coolers out, people got their chairs out, and just excited to be a part of this whole thing.
Right, and that's the thing about Omaha. Omaha is a unified city.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard an out-of-towner say something like, man, Omaha people are just so nice?
Yeah, oh, God, yes. My mom.
Yes, right.
Everybody says that,
Yeah, no, I'm just grateful that something can bring everybody together.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be Bud today.
All right, sponsors of this, as I mentioned, City of Omaha and the Mayor's Office, Riyadh Season, their presenting sponsor. American National Bank is a presenting sponsor as well. CHI Health, presenting sponsor. Baxter Arena. Laborers International, which is the labor union. Enterprise Properties, our friends over at MP Dodge, and the Supernovas as well, all sponsors the event. You can see the police
lining up.
Yep, they're on their cruisers right now as they're coming down with the motorcycles.
This might be the start.
Yeah, this is the start of the parade. Parades are always led by lights and ended by lights. As a New Orleans native, I'll tell you, I've been to a lot of parades. Lights started, lights ended. You got to get the firefighters and the police department out there first, and they lead you out. And then, man, the amount of people that are going to be a part of this. This is the this is the Omaha Police Department. It says OPS. Omaha Police Department. Motorcade. And then you'll get the Color Guard, which will come, which is also OPD. And then you'll have a band and float for Resendo. And then the mayor will be in 2 vehicles. And then we'll just go along. We're just going to follow along and talk about him and talk about the greatness of Bud Crawford.
Is this kind of like the sports edition of the Macy's Day Parade?
This is a little bit, and I don't think we're going to have any big balloons, which I think would be awesome if we had some giant balloons. I'll never forget, I was about 6 years old and was down at the Macy's Day Parade, and it was the Peanuts, right? So it was Charlie Brown.
They still have that blimp.
Yes, and Charlie got a little carried away with the wind, and Charlie went into a building, and Charlie proceeded to go.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember being as a kid thinking to myself, "Oh my God, that can't be good. That couldn't be on purpose." But we're not going to have the balloons, but everything else, the celebration, we heard. And this is from the chief of staff, Tommy Warren, who said he thought 20 to 25,000 people will be lining the streets up and down Farnham, jotting over a little bit to Harney because of some construction. As the mayor joked this morning, maybe a few too many of of those red cones, orange cones out there, right?
Yeah.
A few too many, but we're gonna get around those and get here.
I was going through some of the people that are involved in the parade and things like that. Man, I want to say it's got to be over 30 classic cars riding in the parade.
At least, yeah.
At least 30.
So we have total 73 entries into the parade without the cars. Then the cars go all the way. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, and they have it lettered by the alphabet. We get into the Z, and then we have the double up. So you're looking at about 55
I said 30.
Classic cars that we're going to have.
Wow.
Everything from one of the fastest cars to ever be on the road, which is the 86 Chevy Monte Carlo. You got an SS in here. One of my favorite cars of all time is the 76 Monte Carlo, which, again, you've seen it in movies before, Training Day, for example. But here we go. This is OPD and the motorcade getting the parade kicked off. And then, of course, you have the color guard behind them. Those guys are as drilled as anybody that does anything.
Yes.
The color guard are the best of the best. They only take the people who are squared away, that are disciplined, and that are willing to walk.
Right.
That's what they do.
When I was a college basketball player at Creighton, I used to try to see if I can get the color guard to break.
They don't. They're locked in, bruh. They are locked in. As you can see, people lining the streets, ready for all of this. I saw. Now, remember this, that if you're just heading down now and you're listening to the stream, the parking garages and parking is free.
Yes.
Basically from 9 to 1.
Yep.
This is supposed to be over about 12:45, 1 o'clock. And so once it is over and you're parking for free, I would say get to your car and get the hell out of here, because I don't want to see anybody get any tickets.
It might be 2 o'clock.
Well, no, it only goes through 1, but 2 o'clock is how long this whole event's supposed to last.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, according to the information they sent us, it said to 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So
and a young lady on my Facebook page was complaining about that. So
maybe I can fact check her.
Yeah, you fact check her and see what it says.
As I'm looking at this, it says reminders of free parking meters from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And the garage is 2?
So, lady on
okay,
the street,
good. Okay, good.
Don't worry.
Yeah, they moved it to 2,
worry.
so
Just
it's probably because of her.
But just don't park too far away from your car.
Yeah.
You know, which is hard to do with 35,000 people, so to speak.
However many people are down here, it's going to be a lot of people.
Also, we got a reminder of free parking designated at the garages, too.
Yes.
The same time frame.
8 to 2.
Reminder of starting early, which we started on time with the parade.
How about that? 10:09, and it's rolling, baby.
There you go. Reminder of safety given construction. Omaha has been a doozy, a maze with the new construction.
It's tough.
And then free skating at the skate ribbon. I think that's an all-day thing.
That is awesome, man. If you haven't been down there yet to the new Heartland of America Park, whether it is during the spring or the summer or down here in the winter even, it is an amazing little thing to bring your kids down to. We saw just a second ago from the parade, Rosendo and Band and Float, that car, right behind them is the mayor. There's a couple of vehicles, but what I could see a little while ago in the cut-through, I think Mayor Ewing is walking.
Oh, man.
I think I saw him behind here
how many steps
in the group. There he is. That dude is in some amazing shape. I don't know how old the mayor is. I do know he is the 52nd mayor of the city of Omaha, but that dude's in some rock shape.
Right.
If you follow him on Instagram, you've seen him in his Superman shirt, lifting and flexing.
But that's another compliment to him, because first black mayor in the city of Omaha.
Yes, sir.
Northwest High School graduation.
Yes.
Graduate alum. And from North Omaha.
Yeah, he is in the Hall of Fame at Northwest. This is a guy who was a police officer for almost 25 years, ended up at the end of it being a deputy chief, and then said, no, my career's not done, and then ran for county treasurer and won that 5 different times before he said, you know what, it's time for me to run for mayor.
Right.
And took down the reigning champion at the time, Mayor Gene Stothard, who had been in the office for, I think, 3-4 terms, and then came in there and took it over. So congratulations to him.
A bit like the story that we see now today.
Yeah.
Canelo, holding down the belt for over a decade.
Exactly.
And then the greatest of all time.
Just came and took it. So that was, along with the mayor, a number of elected officials were with him as well. Coming up next will be American National Bank, which is one of the presenting sponsors.
Yep.
They'll be coming up, and as I mentioned earlier, CHI Health, which is also a presenting sponsor as well, and Dr. Conroy will be a part of that group as well. Now, I know CHI is one of the presenting sponsors, but let me just give credit to the hospitals in the city of Omaha. It is amazing what these hospitals, as a guy who's got, man, as a guy who's had, the heart issues you've had and what you've had to go through, with my kids have gone through, with, my oldest is at over 40 surgeries, and he's been at Methodist, Children's Hospital, Boys Town, Med Center, everywhere you can be. And I'll tell you, the nurses there get straight into heaven. Straight into heaven. There's no stopping collecting 200, none of that. VIP straight to heaven. The work they do there is incredible. And even the bill collectors who will be patient with you as you're trying to pay those bills, we admire them as well. So thank you to all the hospitals, including CHI, which is one of the presenting sponsors.
Yeah, for sure. So if Bud
there's your balloons right there, Bud.
If Bud has already got a key to the city, what is he going to get, the back door?
Well, he's going to get another key.
The back door.
That's going to get all the side doors open.
Yeah, everything.
I don't like to mention the back door because I made that joke on the air, and then somebody came back to me. I was like, never mind that.
Yeah.
We're going to get in the side doors. We're going to get in the side doors and do it that way,
right.
and take care of business. And I think also we're going to get a huge announcement about a very special tribute for Terrence Bud Crawford as well. That will happen from the mayor towards the end of this whole thing before Bud speaks.
So maybe not a back door, but a key fob.
He's definitely. Could you imagine a key fob that just opens all the doors? That would be just crazy. You get what you get, man. You get what you get. It's awesome. Here's one of the flus. And you mentioned some balloons.
Yes.
I pity the fool, and I say that as a tribute to the great boxers over the history of the world. But that's a lot of blowing up of balloons. I hope they had a machine.
100%.
I hope they had a machine.
I can, and that's
just the Rescindo, the band, yes,
but,
the band and float together.
I mean, he did a phenomenal job.
He did a great job. He did a great job.
I mean, you know what was cool strategically about that whole ordeal when he did his deal before that actually came out? People thought it was for Canelo.
Yes, they did.
I had somebody that was watching it with me at home.
Yeah.
That was like, it's always that one person that hates. It's always a hater. I don't even know why I let him in my house. Anyway, I forgive you now.
Yes. But, because people thought that, but the champion comes in second.
Yes.
And as great as Bud is in all the championships, he didn't have the super middleweight yet.
But the only thing that I kind of thought in the beginning when I seen that, because even I was kind of confused for 3 seconds.
Yeah. Until you seen Bud holding the.
Remember when he fought Errol Spence? There was a negotiation of who walks out first.
Yeah.
But then also who gets announced first.
Yeah, because they both had the same title.
I assumed that it could have been that.
Yeah.
But then you seen Bud walk out with the Desperado.
Yeah.
Man,
the guitar case.
Listen.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, me and my big brother.
Yeah.
TBS, the Superstation.
Yeah.
They used to play Desperado.
Oh, all the time. All the time. Yeah. There's Rescindo the band right there.
And it's I hate to say that it's one of my favorite. It's like an unsung.
It's a great movie.
It's like one of unsung heroes to me because the timing score when I'm talking about it. But I was watching it back then too, and when he came out to that, only he could come up with that.
Yeah. Although there was a lot of controversy about the whole thing.
Right.
A lot of controversy because, of course, a UFC fighter who has been kind of on Bud's, let's just say, jock a little bit over the course of the last couple of years, wanting to challenge Bud, also comes out to the same song. And so a lot of people thought that Bud might have been trolling. Could have been trolling a little bit, saying, listen, you may want to fight me.
Right.
I came out to your song.
Right. One of the cool things about this whole process with Bud being as great as he is the controversy and the storylines.
Yeah.
So imagine how you just said that. I love when people get in the barbershop talks and they talk about, ooh, Bud should do this, Bud should do that. Maybe Bud should cross over, get that $100 million fight, Bud. Yeah. So we don't know.
No, we don't know. We don't know what's next for Bud.
And
there's something next, but we don't know what it is.
And for me, when I think about what's next or whatever, I think about 160. If you think
you don't go. We went over this on our show. We co-host the Let It Fly podcast
Shout
together.
Shout out to Let It Fly, Mike Allen, the Miller family, Mike Miller. Just everybody about that.
And then everybody else, Abel Gray, who helps produce it for us and every well. But they are there. And we were talking about where to go. Do you go down to 160? Do you try to get a fight with Boots, which is kind of a catch weight? You stay at 168 and maybe try to clean that. You mentioned Benavidez as well. Yep. He's got to kind of be at 175. So there's a lot of options.
Well, if you look at 160, you got Lara, who's a WBA.
Yep.
You got Carlos Adams, who's a WBC.
Yep.
And I can't disrespect his last name, but Janibek has 2 belts. He has the WBO and the IBF.
Yep.
So maybe he fights for 2 belts one time.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 unify. I don't know.
Yep.
But for me, I'm excited.
They have to want to fight him.
Exactly.
They have to want to risk their titles.
That is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they have to want to.
And nobody wants to fight Bud.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Even though the payday is going to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Turkey's going to take care of you if you decide you're going to fight Bud.
But remember, going back to Turkey, His Excellency, he's been loving boxing since a kid.
Yeah, he talks about boxing like he loves it.
He pays the cost to be the boss.
Yes, it is.
And I think that he can make the fights happen.
Oh, yeah.
Not just what the fans want to see, but the fights that make sense. I like how he's trying to campaign to make boxing great again.
Yes.
Which means to me, no matter how many losses you have, as long as you got the proper backing for the sport, you can take another major fight again if you're a big name.
That was one of the bad things about boxing over the last few years.
Blame for it.
It was all about.
That was a decade.
It was all about O's, right?
Yes.
Having that zero in your lineup.
Somebody's O gotta go.
CHI Health, presenting sponsor as well. We see them coming up. They're right behind the main ones. They're about the fourth in line, and we saw them a second ago. Yeah, somebody's O's got to go, and then immediately you lost the O. All of a sudden, you weren't good anymore, which is ridiculous. If you look at the UFC, I mean, you have guys who've got 4, 5, 6 losses,
right?
And they're the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
or in the conversation.
Right. Somebody was telling me that they hear UFC throw around the phrase "greatest of all time" a lot.
To go, yeah.
And I feel like they don't. If you understand the sport, I think it's more so about the tenacity, the heart, the fights that people take.
Yeah.
Because it's a combat sport. It's a warrior sport.
Yeah.
And so for you to have, I think
they have the BMF belt.
Yeah.
That's what they have, the BMF belt.
And so that's what I'm trying to say. I think UFC is bigger than just wins and losses. I think it's more so about the heart.
This is the I Heartbeat Dance, the Majorettes, who are performing right there and getting their groove on. Look at them.
Yeah.
Taking care of business. Oh, look at that kick. Taking care of business there on the screen. That is the I Heart Dance Majorettes. I actually saw them perform at a school for a big career fair.
Okay.
And that's a few of them. I think they were rolling about 35 deep when we went to that event.
Okay.
And they looked like they were about 15 or 20 there, but you see that. And you see a bunch of the folks that work for the city of Omaha as well. They gave out these really nice black T-shirts.
I need one.
But I'm saying, how come we didn't get one?
I went to the mayor's office yesterday and I seen like 18.
Yeah, I'm like, where's ours?
I said, where's ours at? Me and Michael.
Yeah,
I didn't even say me.
I said, where are ours?
You know what they said?
Yeah.
I think we got you after just for all the dignity.
Oh, okay, yeah. After is a good job. Well, I saw Rob Trebelko, who was with Cox Communications. Is he a dignitary? Is he emceeing this event? I don't believe so. Why does he have a T-shirt? After, and I mentioned so far, you've had American National Bank, one of the presenting sponsors. You've had CHI Health, one of the presenting sponsors. You had I Heartbeat Dance. Coming up, my guy, Preston Love Jr.
Preston Love.
His bus is coming along from the North Omaha Visitors Center. If you're ever looking for something to do, you're looking for a great event, they do this tour in Washington, D.C., where they take you to Washington, D.C. and take you past all the historical things. Yeah. And it is an amazing trip. Yeah. I know some kids that have gone on it before, some high school kids that have gone on it before. So if you want to find out more information about that, look up the North Omaha Visitor Center. And right there, all the information is there for you to be able to check that out.
You know, for me, I was thinking about, like, just being from North Omaha.
Yeah.
This may be the most notoriety that I believe North Omaha has got beyond just the area. Yeah. I mean, you got people like Niles Paul. Yep. I'm talking about modern day people.
Oh yeah, sure.
Niles Paul. I'm talking sports figures too, by the way.
Yeah.
There's so many different excellent people. Richard Webb, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club and things like that. There go Max Kellerman.
Oh, Max here already.
Yeah,
wow, he's here early. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, for me, like, that's why I think Bud is the GOAT. That's why he's my GOAT.
Yeah.
Because he has put an area on the map, not just a city and state, but an area who has untapped talent, diamonds in the rough, and now we're doing a parade because of somebody from there.
And this is the second one that we've done. And the first time they estimated about 10 to 14,000. This time they're thinking, 20 to 25,000.
Right.
And you look at the numbers that they put up on, you don't get that kind of representation from not just the state, but for the country and the world. Look at the international audience for that.
Right.
And I know that a lot of it was because people knew who Canelo was. I get that.
Yep.
But the boxing people, they knew who Bud was.
Anybody
we knew.
can be a nobody.
There was not a one of us among the local media here that wasn't picking and wagering on Bud Crawford. We knew.
Right.
We knew. There was no doubt in my mind that he was going to win the game. I just want to know how much plus money I was getting.
I mean, I've seen Stephen A. Smith.
Said it before.
I've seen Max Kellerman.
Yep.
I've seen so many different platforms of people all say the same thing. Like, Canelo's good, but I got Bud Crawford.
I got Bud Crawford, because everything that Bud has done. You see the Preston Love bus. from the North Omaha Visitors Center. That looks like Ollie the Trolley right there coming up there. I don't have that on my list, but that looks like Ollie the Trolley right there coming up there. And then you got, after them, you're going to have 106.9 Power, the radio station. And our good friends from the Supernovas. There you see the wonderful United States flag.
Right.
And then, that looks like Ollie the Trolley to me.
Hey,
coming through now.
Know what one of my most favorite parts of parades used to be? When people come around and throw out candy.
Oh, my goodness. I had never seen the candy thing until I left New Orleans.
Really?
Because, we throw beads. No, we throw – that's the Supernovas right there, by the way, on Ollie the Trolley.
Yep.
The Supernovas are on there. No, we throw beads and doubloons and stuff like that. We never threw candy. I left New Orleans. I'm up in Monroe for a parade.
Yeah.
And they're throwing candy. I'm like, this is all right.
I thought it was just an organic thing.
No,
it's an Omaha thing.
It's an Omaha thing. It's other places. Yeah, that's the Omaha Supernovas right there, taking care of business.
Right.
They put on one of the greatest shows for a live event you're going to go to. What they do basically is they're going to, you're there for the volleyball, and you're there for the amazing athletes. But you're also there for the show.
So it sounds like sports and entertainment.
They are sports and entertainment. That's what they do.
WWE feel?
You got some fireworks going off inside the building. You got all kind of stuff happening in there for the Supernovas, along with being just an amazing team,
right?
Too,
Yeah,
you can't forget that as well.
Yeah, owned by the Burrow family.
Yep.
Joe Burrow and Jason Derulo.
Yep.
I thought that was cool.
So I know Jason Derulo. Early on with women's volleyball, got involved quickly and was very excited to be a part of that whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's not the only one, of course, that got involved with it, but just getting involved with it as early as they did, he knew. He had a vision,
right.
Yep. And look at it now. Hey, there's 3 leagues now.
I know.
There's 3 leagues right now,
right.
And it's going. We're the practicing right now for the Black National Anthem, literary voice and sing that's being done right now. So don't worry about us. Normally when the National Anthem or Black National Anthem is playing, you stop talking and obviously you honor it, but this is just a practice.
It's just a practice.
I want everybody to know that if you can hear that in the background right now.
Sound check
it's doing a little sound check.
Right now.
She's killing it right there right now, so taking care of business.
Nobody's in the area. Everybody's at the parade.
Okay, we got big brothers and big sisters that are coming through here. If you're looking for something to do and you will have some time and you want to be a mentor, I recommend reaching out and being a big because it is an amazing thing to do.
Yeah.
You're helping, once or twice a week with a young man or a woman, and maybe you take them to movies, maybe you take them out to get lunch, maybe you take them to the park,
or maybe take them to
game,
Crawford's gym,
or take them to B&B and take care of business and do that. So to sign up, it's really easy. Go to Nebraska Big Brothers and Big Sisters of the Midlands. Of course, it's a nonprofit, and they will and they'll be there, and they'll hook you up with a little.
Yes.
So Supernovas, fire truck came by, Guiding Light Foundation, Sparkle, Cheer, and Dance. We saw them a little while ago as well. The 100 Black Men of Omaha Incorporated going to be a part of this as well, and a lot of members of that I know. And then the Hope Center for Kids.
Yep.
Another great organization that makes sure that all that downtime that young people have where you could be getting in trouble or whatever else, they make sure that the kids have something to do.
Yeah, Bud actually used to hang out at the Hope. He still hooped there, to be honest with you. I bet. Shout out Pastor King, Terry and Ty Shinzo, and the Fosters and everyone else who founded the platform of the Hope Center.
Yep.
It's, for those who don't know, it's legitimately like the Boys and Girls Club. It's just a little deeper.
Yeah.
I want to say 20th Street.
Yep, right on
20th Street.
Yep.
I actually go to church there every Sunday.
Really?
Yeah,
Those
man.
churches?
So, Bridge Church, Pastor Rob Johnson.
Sure.
And used to be at Abide, and now we do church on Sunday in the gym.
Yeah, in the gym.
Which is a skating ring.
Yeah.
So
is Josh no longer tied with that?
So I feel like Josh is always not with Bridge. With
Abide, though.
With Abide, he is.
Yeah, okay, good.
But Bridge had just got passed over to Rob Johnson and Samantha Johnson as lead
awesome.
pastors.
Yeah, I mentioned Boys Town came through a second ago. We want to recognize them, and also United Way of the Midlands, which is another nonprofit. They came through as well, so we want to make sure we recognize them along with the big fire truck.
Now, on any point at this stream, if you guys see me swatting at something, it's this one bee that just keep coming around my head. I don't know why.
You know what my mom used to always mean? That means you sweet, bro. He trying to get a piece of that blood, man. Trying to get some of that, Got Team Crawford right there. You see the signs, people representing out there, all the fans, all the people that are going to be lining the streets all day long, which is really cool to see. Also, just a little while ago, United Way of the Midlands, as I mentioned, came through as well. 89.9 CLRTA, CLTR.
Culture.
That's our good friend over there.
Yeah, 87.9
Mr. Soul.
The Culture.
Mr. Soul, yes.
Makisha and Tyrone.
Mr. Soul taking care of business.
Yeah, Mr. Soul does great. Yeah, shout out to 87.9.
Do you know I've known Mr. Soul now for 21 years.
He don't age in the face.
He look exactly the same. Mr. Soul has not aged a day.
Yeah, right.
Just looks the same. And there's United Way of the Midlands coming along right there. You can see them. You know all the work that United Way does. And one of the cool things about United Way is, because they're all over the country, of course.
Yeah.
But when you donate to the United Way here,
right,
the money stays here.
Yeah.
The money stays here to help for flooding. The money stays here to help for some homelessness. The money stays here for recovering from fires, for all the things that the United Way does over the course of 365 or 366 days. The money you donate to United Way here stays here.
Yep.
It's very important to do. Very important was that. Who that just went by just now? Was that Charles Drew?
No, it was Health Orthopedics. It was I can't even. Honestly, I'm not even going to.
I lost them on the camera.
Hold you. Yeah, right.
I lost them on the camera. But the Black Professional Firefighters, which are coming up as well from the city of Omaha. Was that MP Dodge that went by?
No, that right now. It's
CHI.
It's CHI.
Okay, that's the orthopedics
CHI
right there.
Yeah.
So orthopedics. Something I always thought when I was a kid I wanted to do. What they do now compared to when I had my first ACL surgery, which would have been in 1985. Compared to now, it's amazing. We've come light years in repairing people's knees and shoulders and hips and everything else, and those are those orthopedists that do that as well.
Hey, how'd you tear your ACL, man?
The first time was football.
The first time?
Second time, I was playing pickup basketball and did it.
Did you score?
Dude, I was in the middle of the court, threw a no-look bounce pass and stepped with my right leg, and it just collapsed.
Showtime.
I was at a church. And I cursed a little. I apologize. And then they came and prayed over me. I was like, man, I'm not gonna die.
Right.
I'm just in pain.
Right.
But yeah, and I got that repaired, and I got my knee replaced 3 years ago now by a fine orthopedist.
The Huskers.
Oh yeah, people got their signs up. You got the B&B,
yep,
and you got Nebraska, because that's what Bud represents.
Yep.
Represents B&B, represents Nebraska, and of course, Terrence Bud Crawford as well, the TBC. Right. Not only taking care of business, but taking care of Bud Crawford as well.
I know, man. Yeah. Ain't it crazy that he went up to 160? It just don't. I don't know. Maybe it just.
Did you see him? Have you seen him in person? Have you seen him
since?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
He was at the press conference.
Right.
And just sitting there, you could oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is bigger than he used to be.
Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say. It just hit me right now that this dude went up to 168.
It's crazy.
He won handedly though. It wasn't close. Not close. Team Crawford, now you see them out there. Maybe that, you know what? I think that's the Royal House of Diamonds. I saw them perform once as well. These girls are good. Right.
And they got some boys, too, in the group that came in and did some lifting and did some tumbling and stuff. But I think this is the Royal House of Diamonds that we see on the screen right now. But good. You'll see them perform at events all over the city.
I also see everybody with a TBC shirt but me.
Man, I am a little jealous. Some people got Hurrdat shirts. Some people got TBC shirts. I got my Saint shirt on.
Right. This ain't even the shirt I'm going to wear when we actually do the event.
Oh, you got a different shirt?
Yeah, I did. I was sweating, man.
I understand.
It's nice outside. It's beautiful here in Omaha.
You know what? Because we're close to the river.
We
get that breeze. Here's some more, I believe. Notice the Black Firefighters right here. The Black Firefighters who are coming through right now. We're shouting out to them. Black Professional Firefighters for the city of Omaha that we just saw passing past our cameras. And shout out to them. Firefighting, man, not an easy job.
No, it's not.
I'm not even talking about going into a burning building.
Right.
I'm talking about just occupying your downtime of making sure all the equipment's clean.
Right.
Make sure all the stuff's ready to go for when you have to go fight. Look on a big screen up there. There you go. There's your. That's kind of a balloon. Who's the Superman there?
I think that's the mascot for a business, to be honest.
Yeah. I wonder which one that is. So we got MP Dodge, we got Charles Drew. We already saw the Boys and Girls Club, Royal House of Diamonds. Here we go. Mini car units for the Zaha Temple, number 52. Was that them? That might have been them.
Hey, look, the color guard made it.
Oh, see, I told you, bro. You got to be disciplined, squared away, and be able to walk.
Right.
That's what they do. It's heel toe, baby. Heel toe. Heel toe.
So tell me this.
Yo left, right, left.
I seen Max Kellerman. I wasn't sure if he's coming.
He 11:30.
I wonder what other special guest will be here to support Bud.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm excited about that.
If we see a few, there's a point where it says to us we're supposed to point out the celebrities in the crowd.
I'm just trying to see them as they come.
I'm going to lean on you for that,
Okay.
for some of those celebrities in the crowd.
No problem.
We're definitely going to. So here's a great picture of the Supernovas, and you look all the crowd down the street. Look at that. That looks awesome. Look
amazing.
at all those folks. Oh, we got classic cars coming through.
There we go.
You got the little lean happening.
1 of 50.
Oh, yeah. We got a little. Oh, look at that. 3-wheel motion.
All right.
In the classic car. You have Monte Carlo right there. Coming through there.
That looked like the drop in the Ice Cube video.
It does look like that. The drop in what's and from the movie when he's like, we got problems? We got problems?
Funny.
We got problems? We got no problems. OG Magic, that particular car's license plate says, with the 3-wheel motion.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Yes.
A lot of these cars that you're going to see,
yeah,
I see riding in North Omaha
all the
time.
I bet, especially on Sundays.
All the time.
On Sundays.
Believe it or not, when I was in high school, I had the 84 Cutlass.
Did you really?
It was orange, man.
Oh,
it didn't look nothing like that.
Cutlass is bad.
But I guess that's my classic favorite car because that's the car I had to go to school.
I found who that was with the mascot.
Okay.
That's Crawford Roofing and Gutters.
Okay.
A local business. That's them. Crawford Roofing and Gutters. And now here's the Supernovas, world's #1 pro volleyball franchise. Now, I'm reading that.
Yeah.
I'm not proclaiming it. I am reading it. I'm sure they're really, really good.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah,
Supernovas are awesome.
They're incredible. They do a great job there.
You know the greatest thing about the recruiting tool for the Supernovas?
What is it?
They get to recruit from the pool of the best players in the country. At Nebraska.
At the University of Nebraska. And that's what's great about these local leagues. That's why they all want to be in Nebraska. Because, yes, she pulled the Nebraska players that played at Nebraska, but also the Nebraska players that played other places.
Right.
That went to Wisconsin.
Right.
That went to Iowa.
Right.
That went to Kentucky. That went to Louisville. So many great players. They can't all go to Nebraska.
Hey, you know
they
what?
Go other places.
I was thinking, so you remember when preseason Husker volleyball girls played the alum?
That was incredible, dude.
That was
the
tight.
Alumni versus the team.
Yeah, that was
I asked Jordan Larson about that the other day. She said it was some of the most fun she's ever had. And this is a young woman who's done everything in professional volleyball and in this country.
Yeah.
And you can leave it there. Leave it. I don't need it. I got everything I'm doing is up on here. But yeah, they you know, just seeing what they're doing is incredible. And what she did. Boys and Girls Club of the Midlands.
Hey, man, that's where all the greatness was for me. 26 in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chief of Staff, Chief Warren.
Chief Warren, he was right there.
He was my football coach.
No way.
At the Boys and Girls Club.
Concordia cornerback.
Listen. So if you want to know why I played basketball, it's because he called fake 18 tight end zip.
And you were the tight end?
I caught the pass.
As long as you caught it.
But it hurt.
That was the last one?
And
you were done?
I started playing basketball.
Yeah, a little less violent.
But yeah, I mean, shouting out people from the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Adriel Mitchell, Richard Webb.
Richard Webb's the man.
Mitchell is the executive director over there.
Yeah.
Terrence Mackey, Abdul Muhammad.
All those guys, man.
My aunt Marsha Hall, she was a front desk secretary there for years.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club.
So here you go. You got the Shriners driving little Shriner cars.
Now Shrine's cars has been a part of every parade I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, every one.
New Orleans too, right?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Okay.
The Shriners are there.
Okay.
Every single place you look,
right. I used to
you
go
will
to the
find
Shriner
them.
Circus.
Oh yeah. Oh man. It wasn't like Ringling Brothers.
Yeah.
It was like a step down.
Yeah.
But you got closer.
I went.
You were closer, and you were close at everything. Yeah, I used to cover that when I worked for Channel 7. We would go out there in the morning. And we would check them out and get to go see the elephant, and get to go see the tiger, and get to see all that. It was incredible.
I don't know why. Yeah. Like I just had these intrusive thoughts. Please don't bite his head off, tiger.
That just happened, by the way. About 3 days ago. This guy had a tiger, raised it from a cub, and the way the guy's dad said, the tiger just wanted to take a little nip, a love note, and happened to catch the wrong place on his neck, and took him out. Yeah, it was.
Look at me trying to make light, and bad stories are happening.
Well, bad stuff happened all the time.
Look at that. Let's go Jays. Shout out to Creighton Blue Jay, Billy the Blue Jay walking. Actually, that might be Creighton Prep, but still.
Yeah, it was Creighton Prep.
But still.
They're a little out of order now. I'm trying to find everybody. They're a little out of order.
Yeah, for
from
sure.
where we are, based off of the list I have, because you had a Step Above hip hop dance line that came through. I think I saw the Malcolm X Memorial Foundation.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Joanne
I saw that.
LaFleur.
I saw that come through. Is that it right there, matter of fact?
Yep.
That's it right there.
Yep.
So that's the Malcolm X Memorial Foundation.
There we go.
We appreciate them. And just a little while, there's Big Brothers and Big Sisters of the Midlands.
Yeah.
A second ago, I was on the elevator with somebody from the Omaha Star newspaper.
Oh, man. Shout out to T.D. Sanders and Avery Sanders, who's going to be the successor of her mom. Did you know, for 88 years, every single executive director of the Omaha Star has been a female. And they're keeping that tradition going.
I like that.
And also,
I like that.
They have over 1,000 subscribers, including in Hawaii.
Really?
Yes, they do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. That's cool to see. It's still going. Mildred Brown started it.
She's an Omaha legend and Hall of Famer.
And she got a statue.
She's got a statue
right outside.
And she is a Hall of Famer as well.
Yep.
Just right now, you have coming through now one of the dance groups. I missed the sign.
You know, stepping is it's culture now. I mean, it's been culture, but it's a thing now. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I see a lot of people.
And let us not forget the grandfather of all black fraternities, the Brothers of A, Phi, A, the black and gold up in this house. Don't forget about them. And then my brother-in-law, who was a Kappa. Don't forget about the Kappas as well. The Noops, all the Noops out there, all the Omegas, all the Sigmas, all of them take care of business.
I've been a couple of their parties when I was in college.
Oh,
yeah.
Those aren't parties.
Live.
Those are productions. Because you get to the point where they got to do all the stepping, and then the Kappas pull out the canes.
Right.
And, they got those. The first person I saw step in the boots, those Timberlands, that was the Omegas, man.
Right.
They were incredible. Let's not be messing around now. No fighting. Don't be showing that.
And shout out to United Way for basically
Charles Drew Health Center.
Yep. United Way. Charles Drew.
Charles Drew.
Kenny McMorris.
Yes. Kenny McMorris, his son does play-by-play for home Central football games.
Yeah.
And the kid is good.
And his brother.
And his kid is good.
Lamar. Son, Isaiah McMorris.
Yes.
Went to finish at Bellevue West.
Yes.
From North Omaha.
Yes.
Played in Nebraska. He actually transferred.
He did. He transferred.
Where is he going now?
I knew that, but I don't remember. I looked it up not too long ago because I looked up both Isaiah McMorris and I looked up the other kid from Bellevue West.
Okay.
That also went there, and I forget his name. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
But we'll find that out. But yeah, the McMorrises, man, they're at all the sporting events. You know, I go to all the Central sporting events, and they're at all. Couldn't go last night because we were babysitting, but I watched it.
That was history.
I watched it. Beat Omaha Westside 31-28.
Was Tay Jenkins playing?
Tay was good. Tay had a great day. But you know who else had a great day? Was Newsome, the quarterback, had the best day I've ever seen him have. Grixby had a great day as well.
I mean,
Torrey Pittman had a good day. They just jumped out to a 21-0 lead on them and just held on. So 31-28. There was actually an onside kick by Omaha Westside trying to get the ball back.
How Tay Jenkins is notorious for 100-yard runs.
Dude, had at least 3 60-plus yard touchdowns. At least one was on a screen and 2 were on runs.
But he
was great. But you know that's good. They had 21. But 31-28 is the first loss. I think I have this right. The first loss at home for Westside since like 2016 during the regular season.
Yep.
Which is incredible to think about.
Okay.
Got some young women here. Team Crawford shirts on. We'll check them out, try to figure who they are. Oh, they stopped for a little while now. So what you got to do is you got to be ready for when you get to the main part of the parade.
Oh, then
you really show out.
You hit your dance, for sure.
You show out when you get, because that's usually where the judges are.
Right.
That's where everybody's going to be taking care of you later when they hire you for the next parade.
Right.
So that's what you want to do. So we've had, let me go through some of the list of folks that have been a part of this already. Rescindo, we mentioned, the band that did the entrance for Bud Crawford
United
at the fight.
Way.
The mayor, American National Bank, one of our presenting sponsors. CHI, presenting sponsor as well. I Heartbeat Dance, Preston Love Bus, North Omaha Visitor Center, 1069, Supernovas. We had a fire truck come through.
87.9 The Culture.
Oh, don't forget about them. Guiding Light Foundation, Sparkle, Cheer, and Dance. 100 Black Men of Omaha. The Hope Center for Kids. U-Turn, which is a nonprofit as well.
U-Turn.
Big Brother, Big Sisters of the Midlands, and Boys Town.
Yep. There we go, 87.
There you go.
Right,
there's the culture right there coming through.
Mr. So putting on for y'all right now.
Mr. always putting on, taking care of business. Again, we want to recognize a Riyadh season as well for for them being a presenting sponsor, for Tariq Al-Shaikh for taking care of Bud and making sure that he got the opportunity to have this incredible fight against Canelo Alvarez. Without the Sheik, it wouldn't have happened.
Are you talking about Turkey?
Yeah, without Turkey, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
And, of course, Riyadh Season as well. We thank them for being a presenting sponsor of the event so they can help with everything.
Okay, Nissan of Omaha.
Hello. Congratulations to Terence Crawford, 3-division champion. Some more of the groups that have come through.
In small print, it should say, I'm coming to 160.
I'm coming to 160. 42-0. The Black Professional Firefighters, NP Dodge, Charles Drew.
You see the Lincoln on hydraulics?
I do see that. Look at that. Another 3-wheel motion. Look at that. Oh, came down. Creighton Preps Black Student Alliance. How many people they got in that? Royal House of Diamonds.
Only Michael Severe.
Sorry.
I think that went over everybody's head.
ONE Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Crawford Roofing and Gutters.
You know why I like ONE, just the acronym?
One.
Because it's Omaha, Nebraska. I've always loved that.
Amen.
I felt like one day in life it's going to make sense to everybody else.
Yeah.
But it's always one.
Just now you had the Nebraska Lowriders go by. That's when you were talking about the Lincoln that was on 3-wheel motion.
Yeah.
Fluff and Duff Golf. TRX Strategies. It's a business. The TNL Soldierettes.
Mm-hmm.
A little scared of them. Nebraska Medicine. I mentioned earlier about all the help that my son has gotten in Nebraska Medicine, and we appreciate them for being a part of this as well. Some more of those classic cars coming by. And, I mentioned the Malcolm X Memorial Foundation. You know, even though that is being built and everything, you still can donate.
Listen, man.
If you want to be part of it, they'll still take your money.
Every Juneteenth, I host the Omaha Freedom Festival at the Malcolm X Foundation outside.
Nice.
They got some plans coming for the
know.
city, man.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm a part of it. I want to be a part of it.
Go to the website and donate. I know some people who are running that. Go to the website and donate for them as well, because they need your money.
Yeah.
You want to build something that not only highlights, of course, Malcolm X and what he did, and Betty Shabazz and everybody in his family, but you always want to, highlight the connection of why he had to leave Omaha, Nebraska.
Right.
His father being killed and the violence and having to get out of here and all that. You want to remember all that stuff. You can't forget it. You have to remember it. Because the last thing we need is for that to happen again.
I agree.
That ish don't need to ever come back again.
I agree, man.
And we're always afraid of it happening, so you got to remember your past.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So Bud is 140.
Yeah.
147. 168.
Yep.
Out of all three.
And even one back, 135 too, right?
135,
140, 147.
I think he might be.
154, 160, 168. I think he fought at all those.
But he's unified at 3.
Yes, 3. That's right.
So out of all 3 unifications, even though I know Canelo was like his biggest accomplishment, or maybe his latest, which one would you say?
I thought the first one was, because you could not get all 4 of those belts.
Yeah.
No one could do it. They happened over on the female side with Clarissa Shields, right?
Yeah.
But you couldn't get that done over the men's side. And for that to make that happen, now what happened that had to happen was one guy had to get 2.
Yes.
Or get 3. That's what happened in the other 2. And then Bud could fight them.
Yeah.
But just to be able to make that happen, because I think less than 2 weeks after Bud unified the first time, I think he lost one of the belts because
he had to drop.
He had to drop one of the belts, yeah.
But it's the sanctioned body, though.
The sanctioned body drops him because he needs to fight the mandatory.
And he wanted to go up.
And yeah.
And
so
then he kicked Spence ass.
It's funny. I saw a guy the other day on Twitter.
Kicked his ass.
This was one of the funniest things I've seen all week, and we've needed this because this has been a rough week. Good friend of mine and a good friend of a lot of people in Nebraska groups and everything. Matt Verzal passed away on Friday, and it was shocking. 51 years old. Again, like I said, friend to everybody. Owned Paisan Pizzeria over 156 and Center. So we needed a little laugh, and I saw a laugh this morning. I got a laugh this morning. These guys were on there, and they were talking about how maybe we should give Errol Spence a break because we didn't know the dog he was in there with, and I cracked up when they said that.
Hey, listen, bro. I was watching. Shout out to Showbiz the Dope. He's a streamer, a boxing.
Those are the Shriners coming by again, as we saw earlier. And then jump on the thing, jump on the headset. What are you saying? The highlight videos can play? Okay, all right. Whatever you guys say it. We'll throw to it. Now, this is the highlight video that is of Bud's fighting, or is this of the people talking about him? All of life. This is from when he was in North Omaha as a little man causing problems.
I got you.
All the way through winning the super middleweight championship. You want to run it now? And we'll get back right to the parade in just a minute for the Bud Crawford celebration here on the Herd at Stream. Oh, that's when he lost Golden Gloves.
That was my next question. What's next for you? Look out for
decision, the Fighting Guard of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and Green Magazine, and undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
It's like all the skin moves.
That's when Canelo knew.
Yeah, he knew. It was the 7th round, I thought. He looked over and he was like, man, this ain't right. Sponsored by Riyadh Season and, of course, Bud Crawford and his crew and team as well. That's incredible. Showing little Bud.
Yeah.
And nothing motivates you like losing. And Bud's there, and he's fighting Golden Gloves, and he loses, and he's like, that's it.
Right.
I ain't losing again.
Right. That's
I ain't losing
I was
again.
saying earlier, shout out to Showbiz the Adult. He's a boxing content creator. And he bet on Canelo 20 bands.
What?
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
That's what he said.
That ain't smart.
But my thing is, it's like, man, like, if you know how great Bud is, why you bet on Canelo?
I don't know. You know, I have a lot of friends who are really good boxing
No
fans
shade, though.
that have been
No
boxing
shade.
fans their whole life, right? And they came to me with the Errol Spence thing, like sending me DMs and go, what do you think? And I'm like, Bud's going to win. Trust me. I've talked to all his guys. I listen to Red Spikes. They're confident he's going to win. And my buddy, Frank Fellows, shout out to Frank Fellows from Sam Houston State University, who I called boxing with when we were in college. Shout out to him. He bet Errol. And I told him. And he's like, oh, man, Errol wasn't ready for it. I'm like, man, don't give me that. I told you. And just like same thing. I contacted him. I contacted him before this fight, and I go, you messed up betting on Errol. Do not bet on Canelo. And he goes, don't worry about it. I got you.
Going back to that Errol fight, there was people that was saying.
Citrus Credit Union just now going by.
People were saying, man, Errol, man, he really couldn't make the weight. He was drained walking out.
I don't want to hear about it.
It's like.
Yeah, 3 days. 2 days to get hell.
Right.
Back.
But,
yeah,
but the thing is, it's like, Bud be making people look so regular.
Yeah. Salem Baptist Church.
You know, that, like.
Exactly.
That's the point, I guess.
He said it. You said it. Everybody said it. You can be somebody, and then when you fight him, all of a sudden everybody acts like you're a nobody.
Exactly.
That's what I want to ask. When we have Max Kellerman, who can join us about 11:30, the former ESPN, HBO personality, of course, called the fight. I want to ask him why is it not? It's not just Bud. The same thing happened when Mayweather would fight people.
Right.
They'd be like, oh, he wasn't that good. But like, why is that? When you dominate people the way Bud's dominating them, why can't you just give him the respect instead of downgrading the person he fought? I don't get it. I understand it. Never did.
Well, the thing is, you name two people that are like generational, once in a lifetime type fighters.
Here's Miss Omaha coming through right now.
And maybe that's the answer.
Maybe it is. Just, you think it's just because they're so good?
I think so,
that
bro.
people can't just respect them.
I mean, this is a fair comparison.
It is.
Think about Michael Jordan.
Same thing. Yeah.
People get on the I mean, you got.
There was no competition.
Yeah.
Who was he playing against? Who was he playing against? He played against a Phoenix Sun team with Charles Barkley that was loaded,
but
my
the
friend.
problem is,
loaded.
It's not his fault that God put him on earth when he was.
Yeah.
You can't.
The East couldn't be.
Yeah.
The East wasn't as dominant, but the West was good. You know, same thing. I've heard people say that about the Lakers. They're like, well, how good was the West when the Lakers were coming up? Are you really saying that?
Hey, listen,
Are
man.
you really, really saying that?
I don't know too many people that's called Black Jesus.
That's very true. Victory Boxing Club coming by right now. Powering Christian principles into lives through the art of boxing.
I was talking to Victory Boxing at a booth.
Yep.
At the Black Police Officers Association of Omaha. They had an event down at the Jinlehi Mall, and they were set up there. They was in the booth. People, they was giving people gloves, and people was throwing hands.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
And so I put them to the side. I was like, hey, man, y'all should go ahead and get this B&B Victory thing going, man. I'm trying to incite some.
Yeah.
He said, we actually have,
Oh, really?
Yeah, but to me, that just goes to show that, like, Bud just got a platform. I feel like we can bring everybody together in boxing.
That's the thing you mentioned, and that's part of what, the Sheik is doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, Turkey, Al-Sheik.
Bringing everything together. So that was earlier, it was the National American Miss Nebraska Junior Teen and Miss Omaha and Miss Douglas County, the scholarship organization that we saw them waving from the pageants.
Yeah.
Victory Boxing Club, I mentioned them. Salem Stepping Saints. A shout out to Aaron Grace, the wonderful writer from the Omaha World Herald, former Omaha World Herald, and now working for the mayor's office in director of communications as well. Shout out to Aaron Grace for being here and putting all this on and aging herself by years having to put this thing on because it is so stressful.
Hey, I want to shout out Raquel Henderson.
Definitely. That was next.
Rock community liaison specifically for North Omaha.
Yeah.
She's not only like a liaison, she's like a builder on the bridge in the street.
I read her background, read an incredible story written by her and everything she went through in her life.
Yep.
From being justice involved to losing parents to, the stuff that she went through to be where she is now.
Yep.
That is the epitome of overcoming obstacles.
Yep.
And I'm not a big fan of saying, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but she decided she was going to make something of her life, and she did.
Yeah.
And it's incredible, and shout out to her for what she's done.
But it just goes to show that people are people, and everybody
people are people.
Hey, man, we all imperfect.
Yep.
But we all are putting our circumstances for whatever circumstances.
Yep.
But we can't control that. But it's what's within you and inside of you.
My good friends from Junior Eagles football. Shout out to
Junior
your boy.
Come on, man.
Courtney Grigsby. Courtney Grigsby with the Junior Eagles football.
Eric Omar, too.
Yeah, all those guys. All of them taking care of business, getting those guys ready so they can be playing for the Eagles at the next level when they get to high school. They're always there, too.
Yes,
at
they
the
are.
games,
Yes,
watching, making sure they're sitting down, not getting in trouble. Junior Eagles, stay out of trouble, guys.
The thing about the Junior Eagles that I like, or at least them, because I noticed them doing it, they literally, I know they say Junior Eagles, but not every single inner city team with a name named after the high school mascot namesake is going to that school. And the Junior Eagles are one of the few programs that are inciting and making sure that there's a pipeline directly to
you got to do
school.
that because Prep does it.
Yes.
Prep's got their Junior Jays
Everybody
program.
know. How about this? Everybody
Miller's
outside of
got
OPS does it.
Yes, hell, you're right. Exactly.
That's the truth.
So, you got to do it here. If you're going to compete,
right.
You got to compete. I know Omaha North does their best they can.
Right.
They have a lot of camps. Your boy, Mon Green, will have his camps there to try to make sure that those young people are trained.
Yep.
Shout out, speaking of that, to the Warren Academy.
Yep.
We're getting those young people trained and ready to go. Shields with their boat.
Shields.
The boat coming through.
Hey, you ever go fishing, bro?
I used to fish a lot.
Me too.
Grew up in Louisiana. We went fishing almost every weekend.
The scene ain't
Very
the same
early in the
Omaha.
morning. No, see, we don't fish in New Orleans. We catch.
For sure.
It ain't fishing. It's catching.
Yeah.
You about done an hour and you got your limit.
Yeah, I was about to say in Omaha, it's like, it ain't the same trenches. Probably
trying to get some crappies.
Yeah, y'all probably got better fishing out there. But Omaha, Nebraska in general, got some nice places where you can sit.
Oh, I know.
And chill, man.
Even and when you go west from here and head that direction,
like Sat Brothers
nice
and all that
places
type
out
of
there.
stuff.
Yeah. Nebraska Medicine, Black Men United, Mr. K's Clubhouse. That's MP Dodge going by right now in their big black truck.
Yep.
Centris Federal Union earlier. North Omaha Community Partnership and Black, Brown, and Red Makeup Coalition.
Nice.
Yes. The Salem Stepping Saints.
Hey, that's my home church.
Seeing them come through as well.
Pastor Maurice Watson when I was a kid.
Maurice Watson?
It's the first.
Not Randy Watson.
No, Maurice Watson.
Okay, because if it was Randy Watson.
Listen, Pastor Watson, when I was a kid, he preached so well that I was convicted as a kid. Like, I got to quit tripping with my mama.
Really?
Yeah, I was bad.
You're like, I was so bad, I need to stop being bad because this guy told me I was
He was a great renowned preacher.
Standing up in front of you and make you feel that way.
He was just
getting the job
done.
He
was just preaching the word.
Yeah, I guess so. He took care of it, like I said. Let's look back a little bit, catch up a little bit who's coming through already on our parade. Again, we're told that somewhere between 20 and 25,000 people are expected to line the streets of Farnham and Harney. You had the mini car units. We saw them, right, the Shriners.
Yep.
That was Zaha Temple, number 52. Creighton Prep's Black Student Alliance and Creighton Spirit Squad. And you also saw Billy the mascot.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, he is the mascot for both the high school and the
university. That's what I was about to say.
For both.
They switch.
For both.
Because at first I was excited, like, oh, man, my Creighton Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, that's a high school. But it's
both of them, yeah.
Word.
Crawford's Roofing and Gutters.
Yep.
O&E, Bullies, the Bulldogs. Step Above, Hip Hop, Line Dance, Malcolm X Memorial Foundation,
Yep.
Omaha Star, Nebraska's Lowriders, Fluff and Duff Golf, T&L, Soldierlettes, Nebraska Medicine, Blackmen United, Mr. K's Clubhouse, Centris Federal Credit Union, North Omaha Community Partnership, Black and Brown and Red Meetup, and you mentioned earlier the Salem Steppin' Saints.
Yep. I want to give a big shout out to everybody on this stream because I know some people. It's a few categories of people out there. It's the ones that's like, man, I want to go, but it's going to be too deep outside.
No, go.
It's
history.
Yeah, but it's also other ones that can't make it.
No, I know.
It's ones that want to make it, but they somewhere else. And then it's the ones that just, I don't know.
And they're watching it right here on the stream.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
Watching it here on the stream.
We appreciate you watching the stream.
Yes.
We trying to put on for Omaha, Nebraska.
Thank you.
Me personally, North Omaha, Nebraska. We just
Thanks to her dad.
Shout out to her dad.
Midtown, Nebraska, right here, baby. Midtown.
Yeah. Chris Gorman.
Destination.
Chris
Shout
Gorman.
out to Chris Gorman.
That's my guy.
From her dad.
Sasha. I can name a few people.
So listen,
Pat.
listen. One man may have the title, but one woman got all the power.
There we go.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
One man may have the title, Chris Gorman, vice president.
Hey,
but one woman, she got the title.
Hey, so
be in charge.
Right. Also, Angie Flaherty.
Yeah.
Shout out to her too.
Okay.
But when you said what you said, it takes me back to when I was little. So in the front of my house, there was a sign. I don't know where my dad got it from.
Yeah.
To this day, my big brother, I want to put it outside of my house, but he won't give it to me. It said, I am the boss of this house, and I have my wife's permission to say so.
I've seen that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Speaking of juniors,
Yeah.
the Junior Vikes flag football team
Yes,
as well.
sir.
Junior Vikes.
Little Vikes, I see you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, why? Hey.
Oh, I love those little bikes, man.
The
lowrider
bikes.
I like those, yeah.
Every time I see a lowrider, it's not trying to be cliche.
Yeah.
I got the whole first 16 bars of Ice Cube. Today was a good day in my head.
There you go.
Like,
so have you ever tried to do the math?
I actually haven't, but today I will.
How can you honestly get a triple-double scoring by ones in a game to 11?
Because it's Ice Cube. He a pimp.
How can you get a triple-double?
Hey.
How can you get? Have you ever played to more than 11 by one?
Hey, listen, man.
How you get a triple-double?
When you freaking brothers every way like MJ,
I understand.
I can't believe.
Say you score in a triple. So maybe it's a triple-double based off of like.
Hey, Ice Cube, is he hating on Ice Cube right now?
I am hating on the fact that it wasn't a triple-double.
Hey, shout out to the Big Three.
35.
The Big Three.
Yes.
Ice Cube has been. I've been watching online.
It's fun.
Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley have almost been like big ambassadors, along with a plethora of other people. But Ice Cube has been so persistent. When it first started, I used to think to myself, how is Ice Cube going to compete with the NBA and make it as entertaining?
He made it fun.
Shout out to the Big Three.
Made it fun. Salem's Stepping Saints coming through.
Yep.
Representing with their Crawford shirts on as well. Coming up, the White Eagle Club, Junior Eagles Youth Football Program, the Keys Foundation. We saw a little while ago, Let's Fish Omaha, the Wild Kingdom Flippers. They do flips and tricks. Who's this right here on a band? Who's this the drum?
Going ham, too.
Who's this on the drums?
I wish they had a sign, but then my people, look at them with the golds in. I feel you. Then my people from down north. Hey, let me give everybody a little fun fact real quick about North Omaha, all right?
Okay.
So, if you from North Omaha, that means if you from it, or if you're not from it, but you understand being competent about it, We call North Omaha down north.
Yeah.
That's something that people who don't know need to understand. The reason why is because the numbers of the streets go down.
Yeah.
16th, 18th, 20th. I'm from the Deuce. Shout out to 24th and Glory. But
Dirk Chatelain.
Dirk Chatelain. Got to give you some love there. But I think it's important that everybody know that from now on, today I am declaring at the Bud Crawford Parade that everybody who refers to North Omaha, stop saying North O. Start calling us down north because that's where we from.
All right, we'll take care of that, no doubt. University of Nebraska football, of course, is on a bye week today. I see Luke Lindenmeyer from Papio up there.
Yeah.
He's going to represent because Coach Rule can't be here.
For sure.
So Luke Lindenmeyer will be up there. He will be speaking. And the starting center, Justin Evans, will also be a part of it as well.
I'm going to give you a fun fact about the Huskers.
Yeah.
Coach Rule's dad, Denny.
Yeah.
He coached my son in soccer.
Really?
He's a good coach.
Oh, that is crazy.
He is a good coach, man. Listen, if you don't know Coach Rule's dad, man, if you run into him, he looks just like his son.
Yeah.
You got to know him. He's the most humble.
Yeah.
He don't even talk about Nebraska football. Only thing that this is how he and I connected.
Yeah.
When we seen each other, I walked up to him and said, "Go Jays," because I played for Creighton.
Yeah.
But I'm a Jaysker. That's just something that it is what it is. I'm a inner city North Omaha kid. But Denny Rule, man, shout out to you, shout out to your family, shout out to your son. Thank you for embracing the inner city community. Thank you to Bridge Church for embracing him and his wife. They come every single Sunday.
I see Jamal Charles there on the float with the Huskers as well. I mentioned Luke Lindenmeyer. I thought I saw Henrik Harburg in there too. I thought I did. When they start moving, I get a better look. Let me give you a quick story about North Omaha. So when the book came out, 24th and Glory.
24th and Glory.
You know, a lot of when you're writing for a newspaper, it's all based off of AP, right? So AP style book tells you how you're supposed to capitalize things.
Yep.
There's this major argument in the
Central
newsroom.
got the AP book, right?
I know they do.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I know there's an argument going on in the newsroom.
Yep.
Like when they're writing North Omaha, because it's a directional thing.
Yep.
Should they have capitalized the end in North Omaha or just go with the small end based off of direction? This was a 2-week conversation.
You know my answer.
This was a 2-week conversation before they decided to go with a capital N.
Why is it a debate about putting some respect on North Omaha?
No, because it's about AP style book.
Hey, you will now, or I'm going to go get Bud to knock that AP style book out.
I'll give you some respect on national. I'm working in Spring, Texas, which is outside of Houston.
Word.
And I'm working there, and a new young lady comes in and she's working at the salad bar.
Yeah.
And her name Mimi.
Okay. All right, Mimi.
I'm like, Mimi, where you from? And she said, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. And I said, there ain't no black people in Omaha, Nebraska. That's what I said to her, right? And then she says to me, she goes, no, I'm from North Omaha. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And Mimi and I became really good friends.
Word.
When I moved here,
you seen black people.
I was like, I'm so sorry, Mimi.
Hey, but look though,
I'm
you
so
right.
sorry, Mimi. Hey, I'm so sorry.
Like, everywhere I go, I
Yeah.
mean, when I play college basketball, when I travel, people ask where I'm from, I tell them I'm from Omaha.
Yeah.
And they look at me confused.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's black people in Omaha.
Yeah. Well, you know, even when we were when I was having the wedding, and when I got married in 2004, and my family was all like, so you live in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, Omaha is where I live.
Yeah.
There's more Nebraska players in the back of a pickup truck as well.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Porter Way podcast and Sean Porter. Last time Bud, when he dogged Spence, Sean Porter pulled up on us, and in brief conversation or whatever, man, he was just so proud of Bud, obviously, but he was just talking about it's crazy the representation of North Omaha with black people in the city.
Yeah.
So I just want to shout you out, Showtime Sean, man, for stamping us and notarizing us of how we represent.
We want to also represent the United States Air Force, who was walking through a little while ago. K Loves Adventures, Top Flight Fitness, Monarch Tire.
Trevin.
Top Flight Fitness?
Yes, sir.
Monarch Tire, Lit Cigar, 910 Wine Lounge.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Hey, no, I've been to Safari and Havana.
Okay, I've been to Havana to buy some stuff before.
For sure.
Beauty Bowl Bullies, Black Student Leadership Council, the BSLC.
Yep.
One Fitness Finest Dance. Sorry about that. And then we'll have more classic cars coming through here. We mentioned the classic cars are labeled on our sheet starting with A. and so they go all the way to Z, and they got to start over.
Real quick, I got to give a plug to my guy, Andre Rash, man, Humble Auto. He was really the point person of all the cars, and I can imagine there's more cars in the city that wanted to be a part of this, but we just couldn't get you in.
Yep.
We want to say, Dre Rash, thank you for putting together that. I bet you it's going to be a car show after this, but for everybody in the parade, Dre Rash, salute, bro.
You got KETV's Storm Chaser vehicle that's going to be in here as well. Shout out to Rolling Your Sleeves Up. Steve's Trailer down to 8th Street. I was going to say Steven's Trailer. B&B MMA and B&B Wrestling.
Right.
And Bud's Old School. And, of course, B&B Sports Academy for the kids.
For sure.
Yeah, they'll be coming along as well. That's the float, I believe, right there, the B&B float.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you get a Husker float that comes along. I was naming some of the folks on there.
Yeah.
Look at all them kids having a good time.
Hey, man, listen.
We're on a float.
I feel like I'm a big guy that like to take moments and make them memories and capitalize.
Yep.
We got to come together as a city. When I say that, I'm talking about north, south, eastern Omaha, west Omaha. We got to come together, man. We got to capitalize off of this, and we got to unify everybody. If Bud unifying the belts, we need to unify the city.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I'm with you.
I'm not trying to say we divide it.
No, there's times.
But it's time.
There's times when that happens.
Yeah, we got to come together.
Central Junior Eagles football.
Let's
sign up
go.
Today.
Let's
Between
go.
7 and 14 years old, you can sign up for that today and take a look at being a part of being Junior Eagles as well. And if I'm not mistaken, little girls in there too, right?
Yeah.
They got girls and boys.
Yep.
For the
my
Junior Eagles.
mom, when I was little, it's like I was like trained to go to Central because my whole family legacy go back to 1936.
Yeah.
My mom used to always say, "Eagles fly high on Friday." That was her. I guess that was the thing back then in 74, 73 when she graduated. But
they were winning state championships.
Yeah, she was there, and for her to see me do it, it meant something to her.
Who's up on the stage right now? You know rapping. No, on the video.
Oh, my bad. I can't see his back turned.
Okay.
I'm sure it's somebody local putting on.
Trying to see.
Yeah, I can't see with his back turned. I need that shirt though. I need that shirt though.
Need one of them shirts?
And from where I'm sitting, it's hard. You got a better view than me.
I guess it's hard to see on that.
I got this screen that got the sun in me.
I'm watching on the big screen right now, catching them as they go by. They got their 42-0 shirts, which are nice. So I'll just start reading something more of these off from the other way.
Yeah, no doubt.
So the exchange, wealth and legacy for all, Rain Realty Group. That's also with MP Dodge.
Yep.
Victory Boxing Club and Community Center. The Salem Stepping Saints. Centris Federal Credit Union. Mr. K's Clubhouse. Black Men United. As you mentioned, united is important.
Black Men United.
In order for this to happen, you have to have people to step up and sponsor this thing.
Word.
City of Omaha, Mayor's Office. Riyadh Season, one of the presenting sponsors.
Turkey Al Sheikh, Ring Magazine.
Also, American National Bank, presenting sponsor. CHI Health, Laborers International, Enterprise Properties, NP Dodge, and the Supernovas as well. All part of sponsoring and making this amazing event happen. And without them, as we always talk about, if you're not going to have people stepping forward to be able to put the money down for things like that, it doesn't happen. So you have to have them doing that and putting the money down for it.
Right.
Let me read this again. The parade is being brought to you by Riyadh Season, Ring Magazine, City of Omaha.
There we go.
Please make sure, as I say on here, Riyadh Season, we want to remember them and thank you for doing this.
His
and
Excellency.
Ring Magazine as well. Also, we want to mention that in order for this all to happen, it wouldn't happen without Turkey Al Sheikh for making the historic fight. What he has done for the sport of boxing has been incredible.
Yes.
He believed in Terrence.
Yes.
He gave him an opportunity to make history. Now, he's unable to be here and attend this event, but he's confirmed that he and Terrence will be celebrating coming up in the next week.
Man, listen, if I had $1 billion, I would make my dreams come true too. That's all he did. He was just a guy
had money.
Who had some money, who was a fan of a sport, understood the landscape, and made the best fights happen.
Because we couldn't get the best fights happening because of all the different belts and all the different organizations and all the different groups out there. We couldn't get it happen.
But this is the thing, though. This is why I think boxing is so lit. And for me to say this in my second act of life, being a former basketball athlete, boxing is like my favorite sport. And the reason why is because of parody behind it. Like, I like the storylines. You got Shakur Stevenson. I think he's I think he's a generational talent, to be honest with you.
He is.
But he
I wrote that in the script.
Yeah, but you also got which I'm gonna put a pin on that. Check this out. I'm thinking about Shakur, so my point gonna come back. Let me talk about Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Tank Davis is about to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, for the money.
Follow me with this. I'm not saying you got to agree. If Tank Davis knocks out Jake Paul, or wobbles him, or stumbles him, or beat him, and actually fight like a real fight, wouldn't you say that Tank Davis, one, would be like an international treasure, also be a big face of boxing?
Yeah.
Also, it will make momentum for him to go back and now fight Shakur? It'll be more momentum behind that?
Yeah. If Tank knocks him down, he'll be a hero to millions, especially me. And if he does it at 50-pound difference,
dang,
about 8 inches height difference, he's got to jump up basically to hit him. If he does it, oh my God, it'd be incredible.
And that's what I'm trying to say. You got somebody. If Tank does that, you got him fighting against a generational talent.
Yeah.
I was watching Shakur's post-fight interview after he went to go see his bro Bud fight.
Yeah.
It looked like Shakur is at that point now where he's been asking for these fights.
Yeah.
But I think he's more amped than ever now to go do the same thing.
I bet you. Got a couple cutlasses going through as part of the classic cars. I'm with you on that. I completely agree.
Yeah.
You see more coming through right here. That's Impala.
Oh, that's nice. That's
that
nice.
Impala.
The 6'4".
Oh, that's nice. That's a.
Gotta be 6'4".
I'm trying to find which one that is.
If I'm wrong, forgive me, but I know it's an Impala.
It is definitely an Impala. So I'm trying to find it. The only Impala they have on here is a 96, and that's not a 96. I know that much.
Hey, one thing about me, I'm going to always be authentic and keep it 100. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's all love.
So there's a 65.
Shout out Riyadh season.
It was a 65 Chevy Impala. I finally found it.
So, and another thing about me being if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So with Riyadh season, a lot of people like, what is that? Who is that? And all that type of stuff. From what I understand, Riyadh season is basically like a big, like, sanctional production thing for fighting.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Turkey Al-Sheikh is in a, basically over it, probably with a team, obviously. They put on big fights. They be in Saudi a lot of time. They put on big events. Riyadh season is here in Omaha today.
There you go. There you go. There's also in this group of classic cars an 87 Grand National.
Ooh.
At one point, the 87 Grand National was the fastest
so you mean
street
like
car.
A minor.
The fastest street car.
You know what I'm talking about.
0 to 60.
Kendrick.
0 to 60 in the
Drake
history.
Drake no.
In terms of that.
Yeah.
It was the fastest street car at one point, the 87 Grand National.
Right.
There's Terrence. At the back of the, of course he's in the back because why? That's where the champ goes. He's bringing up the rear of the parade.
Bud looked like he, even though he happy, he looked like he's wearing black forces right now. TTG.
That's Bud. Bud float.
He ready to fight right now.
That's Bud's float back there.
Shout out to the champ, man.
In front of Bud's float is Team Crawford streaming vehicle, the Riyadh season, Ollie the trolley, the Husker float, the B&B float.
Legend.
B&B Sports Academy.
Bud was a legend before this, though.
Bud's old school, B&B Wrestling, and B&B MMA. We also had Steven Nelson's trailer as well. KTV Storm Chaser vehicle, a bunch of classic cars. We have a whole list of the classic cars as well that are part of this. Thank you for bringing your car up, getting it all shined up, making it look beautiful to be a part of the parade as well. It is about 11:15. In about 15 minutes, we're going to be joined by Mr. Boxing in many cases. Max Kellerman will join us, and we'll chat with him a little bit before we head up on stage for the start of the event.
Right.
But, I want to say before Max comes up is that when I first got satellite radio, there was a show I used to listen to. It was like 11 to 1. And Max did the show with a baseball guy out of New York.
All good.
And I would listen to that show every day. I would go sit in my car during my lunch break and listen to Brian Kinney.
Okay.
Brian Kinney and Max Kellerman used to do this show. They talk boxing. Very few places talked boxing back then. He talked boxing, he talked baseball, and I would just sit there, and I loved listening to Brian Kinney and Max Kellerman. I was so happy when Max got on with ESPN and started doing HBO boxing and all of those. There is a long list of really great people that have done color for the great fights of my lifetime. Going back to, of course, Howard Cosell calling fights, Ferdy Pacheco, the fight doctor, Larry Merchant, so many greats But really and truly, one of the best ever, and I'm not doing this is not recency bias, is Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
Max has been calling these and been doing it on and off, and now he's back.
Yeah.
And we're just happy that have him back.
Yeah.
I want to get Lampley back. I want the crew back.
For sure.
I want the old school HBO crew back is what I want back.
Yeah. My question for Max is going to be, who is your Mount Rushmore of boxing?
He's been talking about it so much.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm sure he'll give it to you. He's been doing it. I forwarded a couple of those to you. He's done so many of those like Instagram reels, and people have clipped out of shows he's done. And it's always going to be Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson's on there for everybody. There's nobody that doesn't have Sugar Ray Robinson on there. And then it starts moving on from there. And then you have to make your choices. Like, is Ali in your list? Is Ali based off of who he fought, when he fought, losing those 4 years to what happened with the Vietnam War? Is he on there? Is Joe Louis on there?
Right.
Where do you put a guy like that? All of those amazing fighters from the past. And then you have to incorporate Floyd Mayweather. And you have to incorporate a guy like Lennox Lewis who held the belt forever and fought like that. Or Klitschko in the heavyweight division as well. There's so many great fighters over these going back to like 1870 and 1860 with fights.
Right.
It's hard to make that list.
I agree.
You almost got to make the list by era.
Well,
here, this era, that era, the next era.
Dang.
That's how you have to do it almost.
Yeah, it's not like basketball.
No, I don't think it could be because it's a different sport. It's a different thing. The whole thing is run differently. You've got different weight classes.
Yeah.
You didn't have mouthpieces,
right?
And you didn't have gloves.
These fools was fighting with no mouthpieces.
They had no gloves. They were fighting with their hands wrapped.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Jack Johnson fight? Like
he knocked somebody's teeth out.
Man,
I seen that.
These guys, they were fighting for like 30 rounds.
Man,
you had Jim Jacobs fought. I can't remember who it was, but they fought for like 35 rounds, dude.
Yeah.
In the middle of the outside.
Yeah.
In the heat.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So you really can't put. It's hard to put the eras.
But
together.
if I do,
yes, put it together.
I'm going to just say for me.
Say Bud.
And I'm not no Max Kellerman. I'm just Josh Jones, this guy. I don't even consider myself a casual fan because I love boxing.
I love boxing, yeah.
I would say Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Obviously Bud Crawford.
Yes.
And I'm going to just say Muhammad Ali with an honorable mention of somebody I bet I'm missing. The reason why I say those four is this. Because if you just look up Sugar Ray Robinson and just everything that he did and how he did it.
Over 200 fights.
He's the greatest fighter of all time.
I believe that.
To me.
Yeah. More folks walking in front of all the parade. You find all of them coming along as they're making their way here to Heartland of America Park. We'll get started about 11:45 with the program. Of course, we'll have an amazing national anthem. We'll have an amazing black national anthem. We'll have the color guard. We'll have all of that. And then you're going to hear from the mayor.
Right.
And you're going to hear from council people.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear from the Douglas County Commissioner. And you're going to hear from all of those. And, of course, at the end, you will hear from Bud Crawford.
You know what? I'm going to put a pin on that because now, as you said what you said, I just switched that list up in my head.
Whoa.
Bud stays on that list, though, for me.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you got somebody like Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. You can't name a guy who went up in weight like him and won a heavyweight championship.
The thing about Roy is, and it's hard to talk about because of the end.
Yes.
Right? But if you just say he retires after he wins the heavyweight championship, right?
Yeah.
Say he beats Ruiz and he wins. He just stops fighting.
Right.
Just take the start of where he was and what he did and how he demolished people and how he embarrassed people.
Right.
All the way through going up and beating Ruiz. It would be hard not to put him on the list.
That's what I'm trying to
say.
say.
But you always have to take an entire career in your mind.
And I think about Antonio Tarver.
Tarver twice.
Right.
You remember those, and that makes it a lot more difficult to judge it.
Why is Mike Tyson considered more of a global icon versus one of the top 5 ever?
Well, part of part of what Tyson did was the way he destroyed people early. And the whole Black Sox and coming out with the towel and not having a robe and all of the image of what he was. I was a Holyfield guy, always was.
The real deal.
I was
My
a real
brother
deal
was
guy.
too.
I lived out in Houston. I was always a fan of his. And I never would have had Tyson there. But because of the way Tyson demolished people and the way he was almost a monster coming to the ring, that's why people loved him so much.
Right.
It was more than just his fighting style. It was the persona of what Mike Tyson was.
And that's what I'm trying to say about Muhammad Ali. I think his
Well, his
fighting
legacy,
style, and I think his legacy.
His legacy.
Like what makes somebody see? And now when I think about that, I take it back to basketball. You got Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. LeBron James got the greatest career of all time in basketball. But you got somebody like Michael Jordan, who is the most dominant, most fierce, and actually statistically, like
Just
at his size, the best.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you define Mount Rushmore or GOAT? Like, how do you define that in boxing?
Did you say his height? At 6'6", from North Carolina,
That's how they said it.
Michael Jordan. Yes, I love that.
I read something,
That
and
was
this
the best.
might be a troll.
Yeah.
I read something that when he came back to Chicago,
Here's a Nebraska float if you're watching on
in
the stream.
2001.
Yeah.
I heard that the legendary announcer that announced him when he was in Chicago got fired because he gave him that same type of energy as a Wizard. Is that true?
I don't know. I know nothing about that. That might be. I think Deshaun Singleton is in the back. One of the leading tacklers for Nebraska is in the back there.
Why the Creighton Blue Jays ain't the college is not in this?
I don't know, man.
Why? Come on, man.
Ask complicated
Marcus Blossom.
questions. You're
Coach
asking
Mack.
me. You asking me questions I can't answer. I don't know that. I
We
don't know
need
why
to.
they're
Man,
not.
you're supposed to be locked in, man.
Yeah,
No,
Nebraska.
no
Maybe-
shade to my own university, but damn.
Maybe they have practice today or something.
Maybe so.
Maybe. And
Yeah,
this is a bye week. Nebraska football wouldn't be here if it wasn't a bye week.
No, I bet you that's
Look
it.
at all the people out there.
Watch
in
me
front
get
of
a text,
at Farnham
somebody
there.
gonna
Look at all the
justify it and
people.
try to come for
so
me.
right in front of the courthouse, you got City Center, and then you're going to hit the courthouse in a second. That's where they are right now. You can see that. So basically 19th and Farnham is where they are. They've got to make their way, of course. 19th and Farnham, they're going to cut over to Harney.
Right.
And then they're going to branch off, and everybody that's going to come here is going to jot down to 8th Street and come on over.
Got you.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
Got a little bit. That's the first buffering I've really seen. This has been incredible.
Check this out.
Some more of the classic cars
I
coming
just
by.
had another random thought.
Yes, sir.
I've heard rumblings about people saying it a long time ago. Can Bud get one more fight in Omaha at Memorial Stadium?
Well, we all want to see it happen. The man I know that wants to see it happen is Troy Dannon, the athletic director for the University of Nebraska. I know he wants to see it happen. It requires three things.
What's that?
It requires a guarantee that they can sell that joint out because it's got to make money if you're going to have the event. The second thing is you got to find an opponent. That's the big part. And the third one is Bud's got to want to do it.
Right. So
those three things have to happen.
Three things here. Nebraska is going to sell out.
I hope so. But you want to guarantee that for the purse, you know.
Two, I respect that. Two, we got Turkey Al-Sheikh.
That is true.
We got Turkey Al-Sheikh.
The money is available. It is available. But
Three,
yeah.
Does Bud want to do it?
That Bud,
Look at my response to that.
If Bud wants to do it, exactly. Bud, you got to find somebody that wants to come here and fight
and lose
in the state of Nebraska
and lose.
Yeah, you got to want that to happen.
Who's crazy enough? I mean, Bud went to Scotland.
He went overseas and took care of business.
Bud
man.
just kicked Canelo ass.
He did. I know. There's no doubt. Look at this crowd right here. I love this shot. That is a beautiful picture. It's high above, and you've got Bud Crawford on his float, and all the people. All the Omaha folks, all the North Omaha, all the South Omaha, all those folks standing around as the city of Omaha representing as Bud
if I can
goes
define
by.
Omaha and what Bud Crawford means to the state of Nebraska and the city in one shot, you're looking at it right now.
You're looking at it right there.
You got the whole city around him. You got his people by his side. You got his people inside of the trailer and the truck.
Yep.
You got a parade going for him.
Yep.
You got North Omaha represented well.
Looks amazing.
This is all for Bud.
Looks amazing.
Shout out to the champ.
You got another one of the classic cars. This one's Nebraska themed. It's got the colors. It's got the helmet. It's got everything on it as well. And then there's that nice shot. This is the streaming vehicle that's right in front of Bud's float that's coming through here as well as they make their way here to Heartland of America Park and the celebration to honor the unifier 3 times, different division, only male to do it, and went in there and went up 2 weight classes.
The #1 pound for pound best fighter in the world.
And I would say
today.
shocked the world. The difference is we all knew he was going to win.
That's what's
so
crazy
if we're
about
part of
it.
the world, we were not shocked.
I know.
You know, it's one thing for Ali to stand up there and when he beat Liston the first time and go, I shocked the world. That's one thing because a lot of people had money on Liston.
Right.
We all had our money. on Bud Crawford.
Right.
There was no doubt about that. I had Bud.
Except for that one person in my house that was a hater.
in your house that was a hater. I had parlays with Bud in it involving college football. I had all that in there. All of it in there. So we knew it wasn't shocking. They had a little BMW.
See, but something's wrong with that haters Abdul Amlungata. Something's wrong with
Abendugala? That's part of your brain.
Exactly. Something's wrong with it.
That's part of your brain.
Exactly.
Something wrong with his brain. I get it. I get it.
Tripping.
Yep. So here's some more of the folks that are coming through. The classic cars that are going through. That's the B&B float that came by, and now one of the class. Look at those rims.
Man, I bet
that looks amazing when it's going fast.
I just got to keep shouting out down north.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dang, dude. Like, people out here shining.
And you know who's shining right now, too?
Who's that?
Mr. Soul.
Yeah, he doing his thing in the background.
Playing my music.
Yeah.
Playing my music going back to the mid-'80s.
That's my music, too, man.
You weren't born.
89.
I said mid-'80s. You're like 89.
But you talking to Mr. Beats and Sheets karaoke himself.
I'm good on that. I understand. But were you riding in a car?
Were you there?
With a girl listening to this song?
I'm not trying to age you, but
I'm old. I'm 56.
Okay, so 89. This was your joint jam.
30 years old in 89.
Was this on the radio?
Oh yeah.
Word.
Oh yeah, on the radio. Yeah. So I was in the Army in 1989.
Got you.
I was actually in 1989. I was at Fort Rucker, Alabama.
Right.
And and that's all we did was on the weekends listen to music.
Give me a fun fact about sports. So I know that Michael Jordan was on his way to his first chip, and he was about to be considered the greatest player of all time by 91, 92.
Right. Remember, this is the end of the Lakers dynasty.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
87, 88.
Who else was popping?
So 87, 88.
Yeah.
And then that was over because then Detroit won the next two.
Got you.
Because in that third one, when they were going
back to back,
you had both. So Magic tore his hamstring or something. Bernard Scott got hurt as well, and they were just they were just torn up from the floor up. And then Detroit beats them. And then Detroit goes on to win 2 in a row.
When was Isaiah Thomas hobbling with 40 in the game, but would have lost?
That was been 89, 88. That's
okay.
88. That's 88.
Right.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So what would you consider like the golden age of like?
And that's always unfair because when you are younger and what you're watching, you always think about that being the best.
Got you.
But honestly, I would say, I'm an old dude, but I would say what we have now is really truly the golden age.
Gotcha.
I mean, with the amount of great players we have, I remember if you go back to like that mid-'90s, you know, when you had those Knicks teams that were scoring 75 points and winning, and it was boring basketball.
Yep.
If you look at now, you can legitimately go down to 8, 9 on a team and go, that guy maybe has a chance to be the number 2 or 3 guy on one of the great NBA teams.
That's crazy,
right? And that didn't happen before. We really truly are in the golden age. I don't watch it as much as I used to.
I like how you don't got a dinosaur mentality.
Oh, I don't have that because I know, man. I mean, just watch the game, compared to when I grew up. When I was a little kid, when my dad passed and I moved back to New Orleans was under probation by the NBA. We couldn't even watch games live.
Why?
We had to watch tape because we lost the Jazz to Utah. So we had to watch tape delay games. So I'm trying to watch the 1980 Finals, Game 6. Magic's playing center. Jabbar's out. I'm a Sixer fan. I'm trying to watch this. We're calling people in Kansas City to tell us what the score is because our game didn't come on until midnight.
What was the team name before Utah?
There was no team in Utah.
No, I'm saying, like you say, you lost.
New Orleans Jazz.
There you go.
Went to Utah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't ever.
New Orleans Jazz.
You told me
you thought there was actual jazz in the state of Utah? Because there was no jazz there.
No, man.
Except for the basketball team.
I don't want to go in. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know they lost it to Utah.
Yeah, they left New Orleans and went to Utah. And when they did that, because of that, we got penalized by the NBA in terms of being able to watch the games. And so I'm on the phone. Right. My sister's on the phone with a friend of hers from Kansas City trying to tell us what the score is in that Game 6. And I'm a Sixer fan.
Yeah.
And my sisters went and put on their high school cheerleading outfit, which was purple and gold for the Lakers.
Yeah.
And there they go dogging me, and I'm hiding in the closet because the Sixers lost.
Hey, as we watching the champ, come down the street, something I want to say about his humility when it comes to being for the people. Mm-hmm. I really can say that Bud is the people champ.
Oh, no doubt.
The reason why is I be on Facebook scrolling. Mm-hmm. Man, I see this dude in the grocery store.
He's everywhere.
I see this dude like
football games, basketball games.
Yeah, just randomly in the community.
He's everywhere.
Like a societal member that just ain't tripping off of what he do. He just so happened to be good at boxing.
He's everywhere, man.
That's how I see it.
He's everywhere and loves everybody, and everybody loves him.
But that's the thing, though.
Like, how cool is it when you can absolutely be yourself, never switch up, never change up, and then work out the way it's supposed to be?
I don't know, man. He said it today. It was a dream.
Yep.
It was what he always wanted. Coming up now, of course, worked for ESPN,
Yep.
HBO Boxing. For many people, he is the voice of boxing. I mentioned to you before, there's been a lot of legendary guys that have come along and done color in terms of boxing. With Larry Merchant, obviously. I grew up with Howard Cosell. Ferdy Pacheco was incredible when he would talk. Just some great announcers over the history of the. You come over here and let him go over there.
Yeah, scoot over just a little bit.
Okay.
Just
and then he would. But coming up, man was on the fight, and it truly is one of the voices of
Gotta put you in the
boxing.
middle, man.
Yep. We'll get you the headset right here. Max Kellerman joining us now on the stream of the parade. First of all, Max, welcome to Omaha.
Thank you.
Scoot in something a little bit.
Okay, and
we got to get that perfect shot.
We'll get the shot back in there.
Hey, Max, this is not your first time in Omaha.
It is not my first time.
I remember watching you. That's right. Let's start off by talking about a question that we ask constantly. Why do you believe over the years that no matter who Bud beat, not this time, but no matter who Bud beat, they always were not as good, or they weren't as great as they were going into the fight? Why with Bud was that always
Well,
the
I
case?
mean, first of all, the fact is that people believe what they see. So if there are high-profile fights, particularly American fighters, right? They can pronounce their names easily. They see them a lot popping up on TV.
Yeah.
And they see them beating guys, they believe those are the good fighters. And if you're fighting a guy with some kind of a Slavic name or Eastern European name and you haven't seen him fight on TV 10 times, you don't know how good he is. So Mean Machine fits in with all those PBC fighters, right? He's going to beat some of them, he'd lose, but that's the level he was at, but no one knew it.
But you're trying to say that they can be good, we just don't know their name.
You don't know their names. And the fact is, Bud has... This is the crazy thing. Like when people compare, and I've talked about this, Bud to Floyd, for example.
Right. Yeah.
Floyd has a much, much deeper resume than Bud.
Right.
He fought many more good fighters than Bud. But what we know is once Floyd left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys.
Right.
What people also know about Bud is, yes, he doesn't have all those names because they didn't want to fight him.
Right.
But he never picked and chose. He just said, go get me whoever. So that you have to weigh that against. Now, why didn't he get the fights? Because he wasn't willing to run his mouth. Now, this is nothing against Floyd. Is very comfortable doing that. That's just not Bud.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to sell out who he was, just like Floyd didn't sell out who he was. They wanted to market him like Sugar Ray Leonard. He goes, that's not me.
Yeah.
I got to do me.
Yeah.
Bud did him. But because of that, there was definitely a sense in boxing that if you're an African-American fighter, you're not a heavyweight, you don't have a gold medal, boy, you better run your mouth if you want people to pay attention. And Bud rejected that. He said, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do my job and let the chips fall where they may.
Right.
And where they fell is he's 42-0.
Yep.
He just beat Canelo in the most watched fight of the century.
Right.
And he's considered an all-time great.
Right. Hey, can you guys get us on the screen here? Max always keeping it real. I want to make sure everybody see him out here. Something about what you're saying is this. It's kind of like a two-part now. So you mentioned Floyd. Where would you put Bud all-time amongst the welterweights, but also all-time amongst fighters? Because you think about in basketball, you got Michael Jordan and LeBron James, two different routes. One is about legacy, one is about just skill and talent, but also contemporaries. How do you sum that up?
I would say that, and I said this after the fight, every era has its guy who you can't tell people through that era that he wouldn't have beaten anybody, right?
Yeah.
So there are guys who that someone's going to come along in 20 years and kids are going to be like, he's better than LeBron. You can't tell LeBron fans that.
Right.
You can't tell Kobe fans anything.
Yeah, especially me.
You can't tell MJ fans anything because we happen to know MJ is the greatest of all time,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So there are guys like that pop up.
Gotcha.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yes.
The GOAT, right?
Yep.
But there have been other guys in other eras where it's tough to tell fans who lived through that era that anyone would ever beat their guy. Their guy would figure out a way to win. Bud is one of those guys.
Got you. Man, I've never heard that perspective.
It's funny because I lived in Eastern Pennsylvania for a while, right?
Larry Holmes.
When Larry Holmes won the championship on ABC, like we could all watch the fight, and they had a parade for him. And if you ask me, who's one of the greatest heavyweights I ever watched, it's Larry, because obviously there wasn't the same competition that Ali had, and I never saw really people get contact when he was. I defend Larry Holmes, but most people go, well, he didn't fight anybody. But we know one of the greatest jabs of all time. We know how tough he was.
He just
but
was
it's the era
unfortunate. He was unfortunate to come along in that era.
Yes.
With Bud, it's different.
Yeah.
Number one, Larry Holmes was never considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Right.
On the night Bud beat Bradis Prescott.
I was talking about that earlier.
You did say that.
Yeah.
I said, I suspect. I said, I can't prove it. This fight was at 140 pounds.
Yeah.
It's the first Bud fight I called on HBO.
Right.
But I suspect, having watched this, that's the best lightweight in the world. What I wasn't ready to say, I suspected this too, but you keep that quiet because it's ridiculous to say after a guy just beat a Bradis Prescott.
His first fight, yeah.
What I suspected was, is he also the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? Because when you look at, sometimes what happens later in a guy's career throws light on what happened before. So, for example, Bernard Hopkins was a middleweight belt holder, but was never given the opportunity to fight the best middleweights in the world.
That's
right?
true.
Promotional issues. Then the middleweight tournament came along.
Yes.
And he whooped everyone. Yes. So what that does is it says, in retrospect, Hopkins has always been the best middleweight.
Gotcha.
Right? So Crawford, what he's done, especially in the last two fights with Spence and Canelo, because yes, Spence was past his prime,
he kicked
obviously.
his ass.
But what Crawford did to Spence was show that Spence would never have any wins against Terence Crawford. Put that to bed. Two different fights.
So you're saying right now that for everybody who's talking about, oh man, Spence really was weight drained when he walked out. Look at his face.
Yeah.
None of that is true.
No, I'm saying it's all true. Yeah. I'm saying Spence was not what he once was, but it doesn't matter because the way Crawford beat Spence demonstrated comprehensively that on Spence's best night he had no shot to beat Crawford.
Okay.
He had no shot.
Right.
So. And by the way, on Canelo's best night, he didn't have a shot to beat Crawford.
Gotcha.
And Canelo is so real with it that after the fight, he was like, look, man, that dude is just, what can I tell you?
During the fight, when he looked over like, I can't do anything here.
Can I tell you?
So
can I tell you something? One thing, just pause.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of chin Canelo has?
Yes.
He tried to look off the shot,
he did,
right? But the shot caught him so flush that it rippled through his body.
Yes.
And even as he looked it off, he kept going. His knees didn't buckle. This dude could take a shot.
Yeah,
boy.
that's crazy.
Best beard in the business.
Now, with that being said, everybody always I hear people say social media, all right, rematch. Now, Bud, get his just due pay. Why even fight Canelo again if he can't do nothing with him?
The pay. I mean, you just said it, right? But I agree. I'd rather see. Look, there in the history of boxing, there's really been 2 4-division champions, as I see it. People say Floyd, but Floyd had Canelo stipulate that he comes in at 152 and a half.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
The junior middleweight limit is 154.
Yeah.
If you have a contract under 154, that's called a catch weight.
Yep.
Right? But okay, we could quibble. You could count Floyd 4. Pacquiao, legit.
Yes.
I don't mean the champion of a sanctioning body. I mean of the world.
Got you.
Legit has 4. Bud has 4.
Wow.
No one has 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Bud skipped middleweight. I would much rather see Bud let those middleweights figure it out. When the dust settles, there's going to be a middleweight standing. Go get that guy.
I just was saying that. You got Janabek, they got 2.
Janabek could probably do it.
Yeah.
I would favor Janabek.
Yeah.
And Janabek is a dangerous fight. If I were handling Bud's career, I'd be like, just retire, man. You don't need Janabek. That's a dangerous fight.
He's dangerous like that?
But that's what he wants.
Yeah, he's dangerous like
that's
that.
What Bud wants,
that's the thing. If you say that to
Legacy,
Bud, he's like, I'm going to go beat that guy.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you a quick question, because ifs and buts are candy and nuts. If Bud wouldn't have re-signed with Top Rank, and he would have just said, I'm going to go to PBC with everybody else, would it happen quicker that people would have acknowledged how great he was?
With Bud Crawford, the only question is, how fast does he get the fights? Mm-hmm. That's how fast he's going to. And the way the Madrimov fight shocked people because he didn't comprehensively beat Madrimov.
No.
He won the fight.
Yeah. Right.
But, going into the 9th, 10th round, damn, could Madrimov pull off an up? But then Bud pulled away.
Yeah. Right.
You watch the fight again, maybe Madrimov won 4 rounds.
Yes.
Right? But in a Bud Crawford fight, damn, someone won
weird.
4
Right.
rounds?
Yep.
It feels weird.
Yeah.
He's one of the most dominant fighters who ever lived.
Right. So to your point of that, I think that Lamont Roach is a bad style match for Tank Davis, but I don't think Roach can beat Pitbull Cruz. So maybe Madrimal is like a Lamont Roach to a Tank Davis, are you
Well,
saying?
we'll see about Lamont Roach and Pitbull. That's an interesting fight. But I would say that, yes, Madrimov is – by the way, when that fight was made, my first thought was,
why?
What are Crawford's people doing? Yeah. Of everyone you could choose, you choose a tricky southpaw.
It was almost like
junior middleweight.
Chino Maidana versus Floyd.
You know what it felt like to me more? It felt like when Canelo fought Bivol. Because I thought if I was trying to get Canelo beat, I would put him in with Bivol.
Yeah.
He's naturally taller, longer.
Yeah.
He's a super middle / light heavy. He's mobile. He's a very good boxer. Why would you make that fight voluntarily? Yeah. That's how I felt about Madrimov. And that fight had people scratching their heads because no one had ever seen someone compete with Crawford.
Yeah.
Crawford won the fight. It's not like it was controversial.
Right.
But when you are so dominant that the tricky southpaw junior middleweight where you've never fought there before wins 4 rounds and the whole world is shocked.
Right.
That speaks to your level of dominance. You've never ended a Crawford fight in doubt who won the fight.
100%.
Yeah. Let me talk to you about you as a professional. So I grew up wanting to be Howard Cosell as a kid. I loved him. I loved Freddie Pacheco. Got a chance to meet him when he came to Albuquerque. Love that job that you guys do. How hard was it for you to be away? Because we all miss you as boxing fans. How hard was it to be away from the sport you love?
HBO did things at a certain way, at an extremely. I believed. Remember those commercials? It's not TV, it's HBO. That's how I felt. And when I got there, that's how it felt.
Yeah.
Right. And there was nothing that really replaced it. The level, the quality, the intelligence of the production. So, and I didn't know if that would ever come back. But it seems to me that the right people got together to bring that kind of level back.
Right.
And you want me to call Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight on Netflix?
Yeah.
Right? Like you have, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. It's incredible that HBO goes away, which was for my generation and other generations, it was the place we went.
Yeah.
To watch the greatest boxing. That goes away, and then Showtime's around for a while, then you got to go and pay more money for it. Where do you think, and you kind of talked about this before the fight, but where do you think the sport is heading overall?
I mean, every time I talk about this, I get criticized
for
it.
I know.
By the way, but like whatever, because people don't understand. That's maybe my problem not explaining it well enough. Because let me explain it. Let me explain it very carefully to people. There's never been a they in boxing. There's never been anyone. Forget about a monopolistic position, even a dominant position in boxing, like there has been in other major American sports.
Gotcha.
You know what they should do in football? There are lots of football leagues. Who am I talking about? NFL.
Right. Yep.
I'm talking about Roger Goodell.
Sure.
Yep.
You know what they should do in basketball? Lots of basketball leagues. I'm not talking about, Puerto Rico or Tel Aviv or Greece.
Yeah.
I'm
NBA
talking
Adam
about
Silver.
NBA Adam Silver.
Yeah.
There has never been that in boxing.
Until Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Turkey Al-Sheikh gets with Dana White and Nick Khan
And TKO.
and forms this thing that has the best chance. It hasn't happened yet,
Right.
But it has the best chance to be a they in boxing.
Right.
Now, why is that important?
Yeah.
You really want an economics lesson real quick?
I
I'll do
promise
it.
you I do.
Okay. Markets are very good at allocating resources in the short term. Over longer horizons, you need intelligence to make plans. So boxing is a laissez-faire marketplace. Let's juice everyone for as much money as we can, and it'll show you who's popular and who connects with you, And what winds up happening is no plans are made. As Dana says, it's a going out of business sale every fight. So there's nothing left. You need someone to say, wait a minute, yes, we can juice all the fans on pay-per-view. We could, and we'd make more money now. But we keep shrinking the population of boxing fans.
Got you.
Why don't we put it on Netflix so 50 million people can see it?
What you're saying. Why are people tripping that you saying this? This makes sense to me.
What he said before was kind of, people were thinking, and Canelo was, that boxing wasn't here, that it wasn't good.
What I'm saying,
and
by the way, partly that's because if you're Mexican, you walk down the street in Mexico, boxing's a big deal. In the United States of America, it has been completely marginalized.
Right.
Yeah, go to Walmart and ask them who the heavyweight champion of the world is.
Exactly.
See if you get more than one person that tells you who it is.
But what I believe, and it's not like, he's kissing up to the powers that be. No, the reason I got back in the business is because Turkey and Dana and Nick, I thought, wait a minute, this has a shot. This has a shot to be a they. There is an intelligence at work and a plan afoot, right? So there can be a time in the not-too-distant future, hopefully, when you go to Walmart and everyone knows who the heavyweight champion is. You know why? Because it's not the heavyweight champion of a sanctioning body. It's the heavyweight champion of the whole wide world. But Bud Crawford, the reason tens of thousands of people come out to see him, it's not just because it's his hometown.
Right.
It's because he is the champion of the whole wide world.
Makes sense. So this four-belt era thing, they all got different sanction bodies and things like that. Does that put a block or the turbulence or deterrent to this process if it happens?
I would say this. I could see a future where you don't I have not mentioned a sanctioning body by their letters, by their initialism, in 25 years.
Wow.
You can go back and look.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not said it on TV since right after the Lennox Lewis-Holyfield fight where Lewis got ripped off.
Yep.
I stopped and I started mentioning, and I have receipts, I posted it on Twitter, the Ring Magazine Championship.
Yes, thank you. Lineal champion,
That's why, sometimes lineal depend. And by the way, sometimes there could be a ring champ and a lineal champ.
Yeah.
For example, when Frazier fought Ali the first time, they were both, in a way, undisputed champions. How's that possible?
Yeah.
Because Ali had the undisputed claim and the lineal claim. He then, against his will, was forced out of boxing.
For 3
Frazier
years.
unified all the titles. A consensus formed around
So you
him.
gotta beat him to
Then Ali comes back, and Ali's the lineal champ, and Frazier's what we would now call the ring champ.
Gotcha.
Right? Like, that could happen.
Yes.
But at any rate, usually the ring champ is the champ.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, that's something. And I think like in college football, you have the national champion, right?
Yeah.
Now, maybe that year, the Rose Bowl or the Fiesta, whatever bowl, that's not the national champ. It's a nice thing to win a bowl.
True.
Yeah.
But you might only be the 5th-ranked team, and you got a big bowl win.
Yeah.
That's the future I see. I see a future where people recognize the Ring Magazine champion as the champion of the world. And, oh, by the way, this guy has this belt over here.
Yeah.
That's a 6th-ranked contender. It's a nice bowl win for him.
Yeah.
It don't make him champ.
Yeah.
But it's something that shows he won something.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, because to me, I feel like boxing is going out of style, and that's why Jake Paul has capitalized on that opportunity. Because, one, I think he's passionate about boxing, but two, people just don't care as much about the who's who unless it's like
A name.
a name.
It's gotta be a name.
There's
Somebody.
how close is Bud? Is he getting close?
No, you look at it up here on the
right.
screen here. They're still at about 14th Street.
So this is what I'll tell you. I do this thought experiment that's become famous in boxing. If you come to a street corner, at first I start with a football fan. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Oh, it's basketball. No, it's not. It's boxing.
Gotcha.
Give me 60 seconds. I'll prove it to
Okay.
you.
Gotcha.
Come to a street corner, and in one corner there's a pickup game of basketball. Another corner is flag football. In the third corner is stickball or golf. On the fourth corner there's a fist fight. Where's the crowd? Okay.
Fist fight.
So then
promise.
you say, and the reason is boxing is more compelling than other sports because fighting.
Right.
Every other sport is a metaphor for the imposition of will.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron can't score on someone or can score on someone. He's imposed his will on that defense, right?
Gotcha.
In boxing, you take away the ball. It's the literal imposition of will on another person.
Wow.
As in, Lennox Lewis hits Mike Tyson. Tyson goes down. His brain tells his legs, get up. Legs can't do it. Or even worse, he can't do it. He don't want to anymore.
Gotcha.
He's literal imposition. So then you say, well, why isn't boxing more popular? And this is to your point.
Yeah.
Redo the thought experiment.
Yeah.
Now on one corner, MJ's playing LeBron one-on-one, etc. And on the fourth corner, there's a fist fight.
Yeah.
But you don't know the people.
Right.
Now, this is how gangster boxing is. A lot of people still watching the fist fight,
sure.
but now far fewer, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Because MJ and Brown are playing one-on-one.
Because
their
you
names.
know
You
who
know them.
they are.
Right.
Got you.
We as human beings, we are wired for storytelling. We want, and stories are only as interesting as the characters are interesting. Are you invested in the character?
Yep.
Do you know who he is, what makes him tick, where he comes from? Do you know what he wants? Do you know what's in front of him? How big is the obstacle?
Yep.
What's on the other side of the obstacle?
Yep.
That's what you want to know when Crawford fights Errol Spence.
100%.
Right? But if the public doesn't know Crawford or Errol Spence, you do 600,000 views instead of 600 million views. You see what I mean?
How do we get the names out there then? I mean, it's part of your job. It's part of anybody who's doing a podcast or whatever else. But how do we get the names out there? Because when I was growing up, it was Ring magazine.
No, just casuals.
I literally got a magazine in my house.
Because you only talking about casuals.
How do you get the casuals in there?
That's the whole point. Why do casual sports fans know a lot of UFC fighters?
Okay.
Why? Because there's a they there. And Dana White can make plans and market his fighters and reinvest the money into the company.
Gotcha.
Right? There's no they there making long-term plans.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There's a football player knows, a basketball player knows, if you have an interview scheduled at a certain time, you got to be there. Or there's a fine from the league.
Right.
You got to show up. A boxer doesn't have any of that. It's a one-off.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is.
If you force the whole industry into a system where you are responsible to a league or a tour or an organization that's making long-term plans, you're going to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Right.
You're going to give the interview. There's a marketing machine behind you pushing you out to the mainstream media.
Right.
They're doing it because that is literally their jobs. Before, when you said that's your job, no, it's not. My job is not. That's maybe a responsibility I feel, but I'm not being paid by any contract to promote certain fighters.
I see where you're going with it.
I understand.
Yeah.
But when you do it, when you are real, like a reel pops up of you talking about, I'm watching that, and maybe somebody who's not a boxing fan like me is watching and going, oh, he makes a good point. Who's this guy? Let me look that guy up he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm not in terms of
but what I mean
is what he's saying is if there was like a governing body or like a sanction, like a TKO and a turkey,
a promotional outfit.
Okay.
Like then he's just extending what
I'm saying is it's not my job.
Right.
I'm saying it should be.
Yes.
You want an organization that employs people to push the sport, to grow the sport. That has not existed in any really systematic way, right? But the NFL has that. The NFL has corporate partnerships and media rights and this, and they have people whose job it is, in fact, to promote the NFL and all that stuff. And they have athletes who part of their contract is to be a part of that process.
Right.
And partly because of that, and partly because they have made their product available to the general public, it's not been siloed on pay-per-view, right? Everyone knows who Patrick Mahomes.
Yep,
Everyone in the country knows who that is.
Right. But the NFL is doing a good job of that.
Of course they are.
I got you.
And the NBA is.
I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
And now, but boxing's been siloed in pay-per-view. So what happens is we keep shrinking the fan base because new generation's not exposed to it. And then we have to charge those people more and more money on pay-per-view.
Right.
As opposed to big tent, Netflix, let's grow the sport and create new fans.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, even if we don't juice every cent out of this event.
Yeah. So we're sitting here. We feel the energy. We understand what's going on. We're in Omaha. We got this great parade for the champ. One of the, at least the greatest of all time of this generation to me. Is boxing dead outside of that?
Boxing, I believe, is about to have a big rebirth in this country.
Okay.
And I think Crawford Canelo may have kicked it off.
Yeah, and if you haven't had a chance to listen to some of the stuff that Mac's been talking about the last couple of weeks, the great point you made about Roy Jones, if he retires after Ruiz, he's probably right there on the Mount Rushmore. Great stuff. Go look him up. He's got great stuff. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Inside the ring, guys. Inside the ring.
Thank you.
Monday.
It's great stuff.
2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, you're killing it on there. I appreciate it. And if nothing else, you can look up on Twitter, look it up on social media. It's all over the place, too. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks
brother.
for coming on. We're going to head over to the stage now and start getting everybody going and bring everybody in from the parade to the actual event. Thank you, Max.
Thanks, man.
Looks like Amari Chadwick done snuck up in here. What's up, my guy?
There's no me. I say without you, where would I be? I say without you, there's no me. There's no me. I say without
you listen to brand new music by Treon. Yeah. Yeah, let's gather around. Make sure we are being polite to one another out there. No pushing, no shoving, doing nothing crazy. No trying to stand in front of the little kids. You're going to be all right. Everybody's going to see everything. It's going to be a great time, man. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. I just needed some background music for it. Your host for today. Hold up, God dang it, the king is here.
It's right here. No. Michael. Evan stays there. Okay. Sorry. We got in there. That's how we have it. It's in there.
I just need to make sure that you got the big print script up here when I come up.
Look at this.
As we gather around, we got to get this thing started right now. It's going to be your host for the show, DJ. It's me, Mr. Soul, your host. Mike L. Severe spent 25 years as a television news, sports, and radio broadcaster, and is currently hosting the Big Red Wrap-Up for his 5th season. Mike L. serves as executive director of the Jet Award Foundation, helping to raise money and scholarships for the trades of Metropolitan Community College. He also hosts the Let It Fly Show podcast and Severe Reaction on Sunday mornings during the football season on 1620 The Zone. His partner in crime, I should say his partner in love, the one and only Creighton's finest Josh Jones. His proud father and husband, He's an event host, executive director, business owner, social networker, whose work spans across the youth of athletics, inclusive programming, and citywide celebrations just like today. A former hoops athlete and a proud graduate of Creighton University of the class of 2013. Central High School alum, 2008. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your hosts for the morning and the afternoon, Michael and Josh.
Welcome, everybody.
Mic check.
Take a look around. Look around. Turn around. Do a 360. Look at all of these people.
Yeah.
All here for one reason. Bud Crawford and the city of Omaha. It's amazing. Look around. How was the parade? How was the parade? Was it awesome?
Wait, hold on, Michael. I got you. We gonna do better than that because I got us. Omaha, Nebraska, especially if you're from down north, make some noise. There you go. We appreciate y'all. I'm your host, Josh Jones, along with my boy, Michael Severe, and we are here today, unified as one city, to celebrate the three-time unified champ, Terrence Bud Crawford. We're going to get this thing started here right now with our color guard, but before we do that, I want to bring up somebody very special who's from our city. If you can do me a favor, and please, we like to welcome world-renowned singer, songwriter, record recording artist, and Omaha native from NBC's The Voice, chosen by Uncle Snoop. Omaha, please make some noise as we welcome up Dreon.
Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
Give him up. Give him up. Dreon, you want to come up here? You want to come up here? Okay. All right, cool.
All right, here we go. Please stand up. Omaha Police and Omaha Fire Guard, Honor Guard will present colors for the national anthem. Can you please stand? People that are sitting in front, can you please stand up? And then remain standing after, because we're also going to do the Pledge of Allegiance as well. So remain standing. Also, if you are former military, please render a salute as well.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
Yes, the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stay standing. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dreon. Appreciate it. Please stay standing until the color guard leaves the stage.
Right, face, forward, march.
All right, we'd like to welcome now Jade Dorsey to the stage. This young lady, 13 years of age, is already very accomplished. She's currently the 2025 National Miss Nebraska Superstar with Princess of America pageants. She will sing Lift Every Voice, the Black National Anthem. It fell over.
Hey, if I can please have everybody to please stand for our national anthem. Wow, wow. One more time. That was beautiful. 100%. Wow, thank you. Before we get into our first speaker, now we got more people flowing and going in. If you just now getting here, I just want one more time for everybody to just please look around, because this is what Omaha is all about. And because of you, young fella, one of my friends from growing up, you brought us all together. Everybody, please, before he started talking crazy to me, show some love for Terrence Crawford.
He said, can I call him young if he older than me? I'm talking about childish mentality. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. But anyway, listen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker is from North Omaha. And if you from the area, you know what I mean. He from down north. He's a graduate of Omaha Northwest High School. For 25 years, he was a member of Omaha Police Department's rising in the ranks to deputy chief. In 2006, he was elected Douglas County Treasurer and served the people of Douglas County for 18 years. Let's get some love on that. And ladies and gentlemen, just this past summer, he became our mayor, the city of Omaha's 52nd mayor. In Omaha, he is our first black mayor.
Give it up! Give it up!
So, ladies and gentlemen, with all due love and respect, we got to get back up on our feet for our mayor, John Ewing.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to our celebration of Terrence Bud Crawford, the greatest pound-for-pound boxer in the history of boxing. We said if Bud can bring home another belt, if he can do something no one else has done, if he can make history, if he can wear that name of our city on his waist and give it to Canelo, well, the least we can do, the very least we can do is turn out for him. So, Bud, we say thank you. You are our own. You are our homegrown hero, and welcome home. And yes, we greeted Bud and the parade goers with enough traffic cones and barricades to fill Allegiant Stadium. I might add, there wasn't much construction on the street. If you guys didn't hear it earlier, you'll get that later. But all that dirt and dust that you saw on the route is a city in training. Like Bud, a city about to enter the ring. Think of it as progress. So welcome, One Omaha. We've got a great event for you today, starting with this lineup of well-wishers. Please give it up for your North Omaha representative on the city council, another fighter in the ring for Omaha, city council member from North Omaha, Lavanya Goodwin.
Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Never rest the parlay. I say I'm winning.
Thank you, Mayor Ewing. Aren't y'all excited today? Yes, it's a great day for Omaha. My name's Lavanya Goodwin, and I'm representing Omaha City Council District 2. Thank you to Mayor Ewing, our fellow elected officials, distinguished guests, and good morning to Terrence Bud Crawford. On behalf of the city of Omaha and the constituents of District 2 and our council, I want to congratulate Terrence for his historic boxing victory against Canelo Alvarez on Saturday, September 13th. Yes, we can't stop celebrating that. While from the beginning of that fight, you owned your opponent in the ring. Terrence, thank you for showing us that greatness can begin from humble beginnings in a North Omaha neighborhood on 33rd and Larimore Avenue. Yes. And that skill, discipline, and grit can be refined at CW Boxing Club. You've shown us that greatness can be found in the hallways of Omaha Bryan High School. Terrence, you've demonstrated to us that what greatness looks like on a world stage. Whether it's Glasgow, Scotland, Las Vegas, Nevada, or putting boxing back on the map in Omaha, Nebraska, you're prepared, you're ready for the challenge, and sure of success. Here in Omaha, we get to see what greatness looks like in everyday life. Whether it's at B&B Boxing Academy, at a track meet with your kids, or running an errand for a family member, you are like us. You are with us. You haven't forgotten us or where you've come from. Yes, give Terrence a hand for that. Always being real, always being on the ground, always being visible in our community. Terrence, the world's not guessing where Omaha, Nebraska is anymore. And there's no question who you can defeat, because you've defeated them all with your record of 42-0 with 31 knockouts. Yes! Becoming the first male boxer in the four-belt era to be the undisputed champ in 3 weight classes. You've shown us that greatness begins with an unwavering confidence that comes from within and an assurance of purpose from God above. Thank you for being the greatest of all time. We're all taking notes, Terrence. So now everyone again, please join me in a round of applause for the people's champ, Omaha's prime, and the greatest of all time, the GOAT, Terrence Bud Crawford. Woo!
Next, we'd like to bring up North Omaha's own Senator Spivey to give some remarks as well. Senator Spivey.
Turn my music high, 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 yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. All right, good afternoon, how y'all doing? Good, y'all look beautiful, and it is a beautiful day. I am Ashley Spivey, the Senator for District 13 in Northeast and Northwest Omaha, and I feel honored to be able to congratulate Terrence Bud Crawford, Omaha's own, Nebraska's own, but most importantly, North Omaha's own world champion. His hard work and dedication, not only as an athlete, but in the community, is really a testament of what our work is about. As a state senator, we can pull from some of the learnings of Terrence Bud Crawford, of how we fight for all Nebraskans, and most importantly, those that are usually pushed to the margins. And so today, Terrence, if you want to come up here. I reached out to all of my colleagues, and we have a proclamation for you acknowledging your win, the work that you have done, signed by all of my colleagues in the legislative body. Yeah, of course. We are so proud of you. You are amazing, and I am grateful to be able to say that I'm also from Omaha because you are. Thank you.
Next, we will have Senator Terrell McKinney. Please give it up for our longtime Douglas County.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Omaha, and thank you, everybody, for coming out here to celebrate Bud on this historic accomplishment. On behalf of the people of North Omaha, I want to congratulate you on solidifying yourself as the GOAT, bro. It's truly inspiring to see someone from our community become the first male 3-time undisputed world champ, and I see the first woman in the crowd as well, Clarissa Shields. What makes it even more special is that I've been watching your journey since I was young, and I honestly can't remember a time when you weren't the best, bruh. I still remember watching your fights early on YouTube, and now just watching you on YouTube, on Netflix, is really incredible. Since I met you, you've always been a genuine and solid person and also a great father. You supported me without hesitation when I decided to run for office, and that meant a lot to me. I look forward to what's next in your journey, and now it's time to get a little Tia State Championship in February. Congrats again, and everybody give it up for Bud.
Please welcome our longtime Douglas County Commissioner from North Omaha, Chris Rogers.
Good afternoon. We've heard the words for the last 2 weeks, words like pound for pound, best of a generation, the 4 words debated in barbershops and hair salons all across the country, the greatest of all time. Through all the conversations and through all the debates, it's said that one of the measurements to know if you are in the conversation to be the GOAT is when the story of your time cannot be told without your name at the center. And I think it's safe to say that after September 13th, you cannot have a conversation in the world of boxing without the name of Terrence Bud Crawford. So my understanding is the theme of the party tonight is to celebrate greatness. Question is, how do you act in the presence of greatness? Person says that you don't watch in the presence of greatness. You rise, you learn, you grow, you get better when you're in the presence of greatness. That's what Bud Crawford has done for Omaha. Good friend of mine, a fraternity brother named Miguel Mason, said, Bud survived the politics of boxing. The promoting entities not mentioning him. They would give his fights to other fighters. And they would justify giving those fights to him by doubting his resume. Through it all, he showed that greatness does not live in New York. Greatness does not live in LA. Greatness does not live in Chicago. Greatness doesn't live in Atlanta. Greatness lives in 68107. Greatness lives in 68104. Greatness lives in 68110. Greatness lives in 68111. And greatness lives in you, the 402. Congratulations, champ, and thank you for representing the ONE.
We are excited to be joined by 2 members of the Nebraska Cornhuskers football team.
Hey, that part's mine, Mayor.
Oh,
Mayor, the third MC of the event.
okay.
Let's give it up for Mayor Ewing for taking over the program and doing a great job. Hey, before we bring up the Husker players, we want to give a special thanks to Turki Al-Sheikh for making the historic fight. What he has done for the sport of boxing has been incredible. He believed in Terrence, and he gave him an opportunity to make history. He's unable to attend today's event. We've confirmed that he and Terrence will be celebrating this coming week. So give it up to him for making this happen. Before we bring up the Husker players, because Coach Rule can't be here, there's a whole bunch of other Huskers here. If you guys could stand up, let's give it up to them as well for being up here, being a part of the parade as well. Members of the 2025 Nebraska Cornhuskers. All right, we're excited to be joined by 2 members of the Nebraska Cornhusker football team to speak on behalf of Coach Matt Rule. First, he's from Papio. He's a starting tight end, Luke Lindenmeyer, and the man in charge of the offensive line, starting center, Justin Evans.
Yo, what's good, Omaha?
We just wanted to come out and just show our support for Bud and just appreciation for all you from Omaha and Nebraska supporting us every week, every season. And I mean, Bud's just been an inspiration to us every week. Seeing him go out there, put it all on the line, his undefeated record to defeat Canelo and prove he's the GOAT and greatest of all time in boxing. And to put Omaha on the map. I mean, from Nebraska, people doubting our football team. They've been doubting Bud, and him to do that is just inspiration to us. So we just want to show our support, not only him, but all y'all too. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red!
I think many of you, well, some of you are about my age. And when we wanted to know about boxing growing up, we didn't go to the internet. We didn't know what the internet was. We didn't go to YouTube. We went to one magazine to learn. It was Ring Magazine. And so I'm excited about our next speaker to give some insight into the history of Terence Crawford, the legendary career he has made, and what he has done on September 13th. Please welcome the CEO of Ring Magazine, Rick Reno.
Hey, before Rick do his spiel, I'll be watching you on TV, bro. You always suited and booted. Come on, hey. But I want to say this first before Rick speaks on his behalf. This parade is being brought to you by Riyadh Season, Ring Magazine, the city of Omaha, and I just want to make sure that we are able to say that before, but not from you, but from us, because we appreciate what Ring Magazine does. Also, we want to give a special thanks to Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, for making this historic fight for Bud and Canelo, and what he has done for the sport of boxing. He believed in Terrence and gave him the opportunity to make history. He's unable to attend today's event, but I just want to make sure that that's notarized today. Also, here goes some of the sponsors that help put on this beautiful event, such as American National Bank, a proud banking partner, CHI Health, Baxter Auto, Laborers Union, 1140, Enterprise Properties, and Rain MP Dodge Supernovas. Thanks.
I just want to say that I've been following Terrence's career for a very long time. Being someone who's from Las Vegas, I knew Terrence's former manager very well, who passed away a couple of years ago. And he was the first person who told me about Terrence. He said, "You got to watch this kid," when Terrence was first starting out. And this guy was kind of like a realist. He would tell me, behind the scenes, this guy's good, but he's going to reach a certain plateau. This guy's good, I got to match him a little bit carefully. But Terrence maybe was one of maybe 2 or 3 guys that he said, this guy is great. This guy, watch out for him. He's going to go all the way. One day, he's like, you don't see it now. He's like, just watch him. He's going to be the man. And on September 13th, Terence Crawford became the man. He became the man of boxing. And, during my time, especially covering the sport, being at a lot of great fights over the last 20 years, I've seen a lot of guys, I would say, paint a masterpiece in the ring. And I felt that Terrence painted a masterpiece in the ring with what he did against Canelo Alvarez. It was a fight where, I'll admit, even myself personally, I had my doubts, because I never like to see a fighter move up too many weight divisions. I think it's dangerous. And Terrence proved me wrong. He proved a lot of doubters wrong. And he looks just unbeatable right now. I can honestly say that I think in my lifetime, I don't know if I will see another male fighter achieve what Terrence has achieved as becoming 3 times undisputed and making a weight jump. He's only the second fighter, a lot of people don't know this, the second fighter in history to win a belt at 135 and win a belt at 168. And there's a reason he's only the second fighter in history. It's nearly impossible to even mentally think about a guy making that kind of a jump, starting out at 35 and going that high. You would think it's insane. But Terrence has proven he can accomplish things that are insane. And, you know, we at Ring Magazine, we wish Terrence nothing but the best with the rest of his career. We'd like to see him go on, have many more great fights. It's up to Terrence now and what he wants to do in his future. I thank everyone for coming out, and Omaha has a very, very special individual here in Terence Crawford.
Yes, sir. One more time, Omaha for Rick Reno. There we go. I'm not going to try to incite nothing, but I was about to say, y'all should do 160. But we're going to think about that after, right? So, right now I want to introduce someone else to speak on behalf of Bud. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure everybody, Omaha, we here? We locked in?
Here we go, here we go.
There we go. It's important because we need him to feel the love before he comes up. Because our next speaker is one of boxing's brightest stars and most technically gifted fighters of his generation. He's a world title holder in multiple weight classes, including featherweight, super featherweight, and lightweight. With an undefeated professional record and a growing legacy, he is widely regarded as a future pound-for-pound king in the boxing world. He's family and little bro to Bud, and here to celebrate with us today from Newark, New Jersey, Omaha, Nebraska. Give it up for Shakur Stevenson.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I came up here. I'm kind of nervous to be talking in front of the public, but I'm gonna be short. But I just want to speak about something that I feel like Bud kind of taught me, and I feel as though it's going to take me farther in life, and I feel like for the next generation and the kids that's coming up behind us to understand. It's one word that I've been thinking about when I wanted to speak about Bud. It's integrity. I feel like integrity is a strong word, and I feel like it's bigger than money, it's bigger than fame, and I feel like Bud Crawford taught me integrity, and it's gonna last forever. So shout out to Bud, shout out to his family. I feel like his family did a great job with him. His coaches did a great job, and everybody surrounding him and supporting him made him into this genuine, strong human being. And I appreciate him for everything that he done for me. So shout out to Bud Crawford, shout out to Omaha, Nebraska, and it's all love.
Give it up for Shakur. All right, this is the part we're supposed to identify some of the celebrities in the audience. Josh is going to help me with that.
I can tell, because the way you talking, you don't know
I got
nobody.
one. I got Jamar Dorsey from Grambling College. I know him from 100 Black Men. I know that one.
Yeah, me too. I see all my people out
Yeah.
here.
What about Clarissa Shields?
Yeah, we got Clarissa Shields up here in the front.
Stand up.
Hey,
girl,
can you stand up, please? Come on, Omaha.
There you go.
Hey, check this out. We got another one. Hey, I said I wouldn't say this, but I got to because somebody came up to me and said, "Is that Ghost?" We got Amari Harvick right here. Come on, Omaha. There we go. There we go. That's just two. Also, we got to show love. Obviously, Shakur Stevenson is here. Come on, one more time for my boy Shakur. Rick, we appreciate him coming to Omaha. Who else we got in the crowd?
They need to get up on D-Smoke. He's in the building. Y'all need to understand about my man D-Smoke.
D-Smoke, where's D-Smoke?
Absolutely, right here,
there we
baby.
go.
Let's go.
There we go.
You can't forget
I
him.
like that. Hey, if I can't see him, point him out. That's what we about. Who else we got here? Obviously, we got Bud. Whole family. Look, one of my favorite. Grandma Crawford.
Real superstars.
Grandma, it wasn't for her, it wouldn't be you. Oh, yeah, my bad. We got, yeah, I know, my bad. Don't be funny, though, because I ain't saying it. Bud is still Bud. Hey, I got to give a special shout out. My wife and my son, Genoa, is here. Hey, listen, Omaha, I'm going to use this platform to say this. My son's 6 years old. He a lefty, and he liked that. He liked that. I got to get that out. Mayor Ewing, we appreciate you.
We got Nebraska here. Who else you got?
What about his boy? Everybody wants to know who the man with the red hat is that's always
Oh,
following him
no,
around.
hey, Wayne Sullivan.
Who's there? Who's
Come on,
Sullivan
Wayne.
sitting there? What? Everybody
on,
want to know
Wayne.
who he is.
There we go. That's crazy. You tried to get me, fam. That is crazy. I almost went for it, Bo. And Bo Mac gonna let me do it too.
All right, everybody, check out the video screen now. The last parade, last event we had, one of the best parts, we're hearing from Bud's peers and friends and people in the boxing industry about him. That's what we're going to do
know.
now.
Hey, hold on. Whoa. You're right. Come on, my man. I'll be watching y'all podcast. Stand up. We got Barack and his boy here. They from New York. Hey, we ain't going to do y'all like that in Omaha. It's love everywhere. I had to get that in, Michael. I'm sorry. It's
That's
like
fine.
that with y'all. We
Hey,
appreciate y'all coming.
If the president's in the building, I'm got no problem with that. But the president's in the building, got to announce him. A few of Terrence's friends had a special message for him following the historic win. Check out the big screen.
Bud, what up, champ? Congratulations, man. You did it. I'm so proud of you. You used all my tricks to beat Canelo, just like I showed you. You went in there, and you got it done. Unbelievable, bro. All jokes aside, fucking GOAT shit, man. Congratulations, champ. So well deserved. Salute.
Yo, Bud, what's up, bro? JT here. Just wanted to say congrats, champ. Man, that was incredible. We was all watching. And happy birthday, bro. That was a good one.
Hey Terrence, Brooke Nunaviller here with the Supernovas. Just wanted to say congrats on your incredible victory. We are all rooting for you here in Omaha, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Terrence, 42-0, 18 major world championship titles in 5 different weight classes. And as far as undisputed world titles, you've done that in 3 different weight classes. Light welterweight, and super middleweight. And what makes it even crazier is you're not even done yet. Congratulations on all your success, my friend.
Terrence Bud Crawford. Can you hear that music in the background? Listen.
We are the champions, my friend.
Boom, boom, boom. And we keep on fighting till the end. And everybody sing it with me. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for loser, 'cause Bud is the champion of the world. I want to say congratulations, my friend. You deserve this day. I love you. Greatest of all time, baby. Was that a goat or a sheep? Whatever. You're the greatest of all time, brother. Love you.
That's lit.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Shaq is so influential. He ain't here and got us singing. That's crazy.
Now we want to meet the home ground team that has helped Terrence to be the baddest boxer on the planet. The guy I work for, Johnny Rogers, always says, teamwork makes the dream work. Without a team, you can't get it done. The squad is now one of the most sought-after coaching teams in the business, and for good reason. First up, Terrence strength coach, Chet Fortune.
Stand up, Chet.
All right, here we go. Next up, the one and only Bernie the Boxer, Bernard Davis.
No. Come in the front. Come in the front. We want to see you. We want to see you. Come in the front. There we go.
Next up, once a teammate of Terrence's, but now an elite coach, Mr. Red Spikes.
My man Red.
One of Terrence's secret weapons and a world-class trainer, S.A. Diaz.
Saul, I see you, man.
And last, but certainly not least, the trainer of the year and Terrence's head coach, Brian Bo-Mac McIntyre.
I see you, Big Bo. Excellent. Hey, low key, I know y'all want Mr. Soda to let it ride a little bit, huh? I'll be feeling that way too, but we on a time. We on a time crunch. All right, so we got Team Crawford up here. One more time, can we acknowledge the majority of what y'all see with Team Crawford before I bring up our next speaker. Please, can we get some love to Team Crawford here? I'm about to say, y'all better quit playing. We don't get this without that. Whoa, 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 no, not yet. I want you to stand up here, please. Because I want to introduce somebody to speak just on behalf of everybody. That's what they wanted me to do. So check this out, Omaha. Our next speaker is a longtime friend of mine, but also a longtime friend and brother and teammate of Bud. He is representing the B&B Sports Academy as Team Crawford's here to hold it down with us today and so much more. Let's please welcome Stephen So Cold Nelson.
Hey, come on, everybody. This is a celebration, man. Come on, give it up. Let's hear it. It's here. It's a celebration, baby. Man, wow. This is amazing. This is really amazing. You know, when I go around.
Mr. Soul.
You got to be black when you black.
Hey, he made sure he put a little tag in there. But no, man, you know, when I go around and I scream Omaha, 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 and I think about what Omaha has, like, this is what I see right here. All you guys. All of you know. Every one of you, along with all of us on this stage right here, you know, is making it possible, giving every youth in this community a fighting chance. I want to say this deja vu, but no, it's not a repeat. This level of achievement is totally different than the last parade and any other accomplishment that we have made as a team. But then again, I don't even want to call us a team. We're a brotherhood, you know, and every time we as a brotherhood achieve something, always think, you know, what's next? Then Bud goes and he delivers another amazing achievement that the world say he couldn't do, you know. But I want to say, nothing he's accomplished in his pro career is a surprise to me because I've always believed in him. Along with everybody on this stage right here, we've always believed in him. You know, and you know what the most amazing thing about him is? The most amazing thing is that he shares his shine and with his glory and his accomplishment with everybody around him. Trusting us and giving us the opportunity to share our expertise and our skills to help him develop and be the icon he is today. It's very rare that he goes out and outsources for resources that he already has within his circle. With that being said, I just want to say thank you, bro. Thank you for believing in me, trusting me. With my love of working with the youth and organizational skills that I've learned from the military, he's trusted me to be the operation director of B&B Sports Academy. With my skills in art, he's trusted me to design all his uniforms. With my skills in boxing, he's trusted me to train right alongside him, pushing him, competing with him. And with my competitive attitude, you know, we have spent hours, countless hours in camp, arguing, battling with everything. But you know one thing he always do? That's win. I can't beat him at nothing, man. I try. I try, but every day, like, man, the Stevens, let it go, man. Leave it alone, leave it alone. I'm like, no, we gonna go, you know. But no, on a serious note, Bud, you're a winner, not only in the ring, but in life. And I'm extremely proud and very fortunate to call him my brother.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Okay. So before I bring him up, Bernie the boxer, let me tell you about what I appreciate about him. and this is since I've been younger, just seeing them, it's just pure belief. Every champion needs more than just talent. They need somebody who believes in them and their belief never wavers at all. Somebody who just speaks life in them when the lights are low, and he's the one who keeps the fire burning when the road gets rough. He's seen Terrence's greatness from the very beginning and has never been quiet, which we all know, about how amazing Bud is. So Omaha, please, I'm telling you personally, I believe in you and I appreciate you, but I want you guys to make some noise and get louder than he does when he talk about Bud. For Bernard, Bernie the Boxer.
It's your boy Too Short. Take him back with a
Northside, stand up. Northside, stand up. Okay, you know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, like I say, we here to celebrate Bud. And, man, ever since I met him, he was 7 years old. I knew he had a fire in him. I knew he was something special. And like I say, if he ever would have made it to this platform, he would still been my guy just off who he is. Like he said, the champ said, integrity. I seen that in him at an early age, and the man he's become is just amazing, you know, in and out of the ring. Just like a humble guy, a guy that never lets nothing get to his head. He with big people and little people, you know. He treat them all the same. And so I'm so proud of him. And what you see right here, I got this Ring Magazine belt. And you know, that's the champ of champs. You hear me? The Ring Magazine belt. And when he won his first world championship, I didn't want to down him. I didn't want to put him down, but I said, Bud, you got to get the Ring Magazine. And that's exactly what he did. 4 times. Let's go, Bud. 4 times. You see him around. You see him around. But no, I appreciate everybody, man. Like I say, Bud, I'm so proud of you. I want to thank my family for supporting me along my way and while I'm gone. I want to give a super shout out to the team because we is the best team in boxing. You know, we got that gumbo. Everybody adds a little spice to it. And you see how it is. We make the recipe for greatness. Let's go.
Give it up for Bernie the Boxer. All right, next up, I always know how well Bud's going to fight. It's always going to be great, but I know how great it'll be by talking to Red in podcasts and other times, and he will tell me what's going to happen. He told me before Errol Spence, so I got the money down. I bet it, you know. And he was right. He told me before it happened with Canelo. I got the money down, and he was right. Bring up Red Spikes to tell us about a special thing they do, a tradition, before every fight in Terrence's corner.
Yeah, that Nas. Mr. So, I love you. Thank you. What's up, Omaha? All right. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to give a shout out to the team. I'm glad everybody is here for Bud. This is for the champion of the world. This is for Bud, my brother, our brother, Omaha's own. So I'm glad everybody that came and organized everything. I want to give a special shout out to a few people that don't really get no shine. Everybody know who we is. But Paulina, Denise,
DJ, Mr. Soul,
Julie, Jessica, Ish, Harrison. That's a part of the team that really rarely ever get mentioned, but they're a huge part of the team. They help us out daily with everything, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. One thing that we do, I want to take a selfie with the crowd. I did this last time. When they're introducing us as a team, we all put one finger up. If y'all ever watch any of the fights, we all got one finger up, and that represents we number one, okay, in the world. So I want everybody in the crowd to put up one finger. And I'm going to take a selfie with the crowd. All right? Matt Bills, where you at? Bud, love you. Love you, champ. That's all I got.
Red Spikes, give it up. Bernie said that it was gumbo. And as you all know, without filet, there is no gumbo. Or maybe I only know that. It's been from New Orleans. But still, the filet in this gumbo, Coach Isao, well, is a special message for the Omaha community. For all the Team Crawford Spanish-speaking fans, please welcome Coach Isao.
Hi, everybody. I just want to thank God first because He got this beautiful day for us today. And thank you to all of you who came to this celebration for the champ and for the team. And I just have a little story about believing. Like all the other coaches were saying, when we start working together, Bud told me one day, Esau, quit your job. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna fight for my family and for your family. And I believe in him, and he believes in me and us as the coaches, and we're here now. Ahora en español. Para todos los latinos que están presentes y los que van a estar viendo en las diferentes plataformas, muchas gracias por el apoyo que tienen hasta el campeón Crawford. Canelo es un buen boxeador y le ganamos, gracias a Dios, y eso nos cimenta como el peleador número 1 del momento. Muchas gracias a todos por el apoyo. Dios los bendiga.
All right, our final speaker from Terrence coaching staff is Terrence's head coach, Brian Bo-Mac McIntyre. Bo-Mac has been with Terrence since the very beginning and has been a guiding force throughout his career. He's the man with the plan, Coach Bo-Mac.
I appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the team, Bud, the city. Man, this is beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Bud, thank you, man. Thank you for trusting in us. You trusted in us to get the job done. I swear to God, if you look at the fight closely, you got to really look at the fight. He did everything we worked on in camp. Everything. From the steps, from the punch selection, from the catches, from the releases. Beautiful. Like Bernie say, just beautiful. Again, thank y'all. I want to hear y'all, okay? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
Wow. Overall, can we just give it up for Team Crawford, please? There we go. One thing I appreciate about Bo-Mac is he speaks from the heart, man. And sometimes it'd be hard for you not to get emotional, but I understand the place it's coming from. We appreciate you. Again, Team Crawford. All right. We're going to keep it pushing. So the next person coming to the mic embodies the power of personality. Appointed in June as a community liaison to North Omaha for the mayor's office. She's the bridge. And I mean, when I say bridge, I'm talking about like Golden Gate, like, hey, Chris, the bridge between our neighborhood in North Omaha and City Hall. And not only is she that bridge, she's actually the builder of the road to get the North Omaha across there. That's just straight facts. Her role isn't just a job, it's a purpose. She carries the heartbeat of the neighborhood into every city conversation, and that's why she's earned honors like Urban League of African American Leadership Award, and also Greater Omaha Chambers Changemakers Award. But those awards are only like scratching the surface, low-key. It don't even define the story. Because she's also shaping minds as a professor at both UNO and UNL. Come on. Come on. She's guiding young leaders as a director of programs and strategic partnerships at Epic for Girls and serving as the city's community consultant. And today, she is the official parade planner and coordinator for this exact celebration we had today. Can we be like her, please, and get loud and proud for Miss Raquel Henderson?
I'm gonna need you to do it one more time. Well, yeah, not yet though.
One more time?
I want you to introduce her one more time, just the end part.
Okay.
Iman Saeed, lost child, west of the stage. Please get your child there, west of the stage. I don't even know where I'm at, that side or that side. There's a lost child. Please get your child. All right, now then.
All right.
Go.
We act like we heard everything but the end. Omaha, North Omaha, stand up and please get loud and proud for Miss Raquel Henderson.
Hey y'all, where my? I gotta have my stuff ready. They ain't have my stuff ready. Well, we just gonna freestyle. Hey everybody. I hope y'all had an amazing day or having a great time. This is dope. This is just beautiful. Y'all know I love my city. I love my community. First, I want to thank Mayor Ewing and Chief for trusting me with this. I probably drove Chief crazy with my wild ideas, but I still got a job, y'all. Second, I want to thank Team Crawford, Steven, Julie, and Jessica. Could not have done this without y'all, literally. And I want to thank my personal people who could not have done this without James Jones, Charnel Shelton, Rita Duncan, Andre Rash, Tyrone Marshall. And then lastly, a special thanks to Precious McKesson. Can we show her some love? This would not happen without her. That is my sister, and I love her. I drove her crazy. I got cussed out every day, but oh, y'all didn't hear that. All right, next, on behalf of the mayor's office, we have awards for Team Crawford. Yeah. First, the Mastermind Award, honoring the strategy, vision, and leadership that builds a champion. Brian Bomack McIntyre. Next, Bomack, pose with your award. Next, the Cornerstone Award, recognizing the strength and foundation provided in every corner. Esai Dieguez. Esau, sorry. Put some respect on it. Next, the Steady Hand Award, celebrating consistency, guidance, and unwavering support behind the gloves. Red Spikes. Next, the Sweet Science Award for a lifelong dedication to perfecting and teaching the art of boxing. Bernard the Boxer Davis.
Thank you for this tremendous award. Appreciate you. You got it spot on. Thanks for everybody coming out. I want to give a super shout out to my wife, Nisha, my daughter, Cara, my son, Carter. Auntie, I love you. I appreciate you for everything you're doing, supporting me. I love you guys.
Next, the Renaissance Award, acknowledging versatility, inspiration, and bringing all aspects of the team together. Steve Nelson. He throwing me off. Next, the Guardian Award for protecting the fighter's health, safety, and future inside and outside the ring. Dr. Conroy. And last but certainly not least, Vital. The Fuel to Victory Award, honoring the science and discipline that fuels champions and keeps them ready for the fight. Come on up. Next, the city has a video presentation as well. Cue it.
What's good? It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer, and I'm sending my heartiest congratulations to the pound for pound king, North Omaha's own Mr. Terrence Crawford, Mr. 3-time undisputed. Keep knocking him out, champ.
Hey nephew, aloha from Hawaii. Just want to wish you a happy birthday. And you had a great fight, and I'm very proud of you.
I just want to congratulate you, Uncle, on your big win. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, Uncle Bud. We're proud of you. And all your accomplishments. We love you.
What's up with the man? Just want to say congratulations, happy birthday, enjoy your win.
Congratulations, Bud. I am so proud of you. You defied the odds. You showed everyone that determination, courage, and belief can get you anywhere. You shut your haters up. You shut your doubters up. And yeah, now your name is in the history books forever. I'm so proud of you. I love you. And today is all about you.
Congratulations, Uncle. Yeah, keep shining and yeah, you know the rest. I love you.
Hey Terrence, it's Rosendo. I want to congratulate you on your outstanding boxing career. I want to congratulate you on your outstanding victory. And I want to thank you for what you've done for me.
I'm here to congratulate you on making history. Congratulations on your accomplishment. We're proud of you. Keep going. Keep doing great things. I love you. And happy birthday, dude.
You shocked the world. You did it. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. I'm so proud of you. Dreams do come true. It's your time to shine. I love you.
Hey, bud. We just want to say congratulations to you on your victory. Just keep on keeping on.
You are the 3-time undisputed champion of the world. Man, that's a blessing. Awesome. So proud of you.
Enjoy your day. And if no one told you today that they love you,
we love you.
Congratulations, bud, on your big win, the 13th. Love you and see you this weekend.
Congratulations, champ, on making history and becoming 3-time undisputed, the best to ever do it. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Congratulations on making history.
Hi, Dad. It's too late. They downed you, but I never did, and I will never. They thought them about to come home with us. Now, baby. Now, I just wanted to say congratulations and love you.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. Congratulations for your fight. Love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Dad, and congratulations on your win. I love you.
What's up, Dad? I was going to tell you, congrats on your fight. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. It means a lot to me. Love you.
I'm coming here to congratulate my dad and say we proud of him. Happy birthday, Dad. I'm proud of you, and I hope you have a good parade and a good party. Happy birthday.
Hey, Dad, it's your son, Terrence. I just wanted to let you know that we're grateful for all the things you've done for us. Happy birthday and congratulations.
Hey, bud. It's Isha, your favorite. I just want to say congratulations to everything you've accomplished and that you definitely the GOAT. We are so proud of you. You made everybody proud. And I just want to say you the champ inside the ring and outside the ring to our family. Me and the kids appreciate everything that you do. We love you. Continue to grow. Continue to show the world who you are. And yeah, congrats and happy birthday. Time to party.
Yes, this is Terrence Allen Sr. Send a shout out to Terrence, Bud Crawford. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day to the fullest. I'm very proud of you. I love you.
All right, my grandson Bud, I am so proud of you. And congratulations for all the fights that you had. Congratulations. Love you.
Congratulations, son. I'm so proud of you. You said you was gonna do it. You did it. You made history. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep your head up. Love you.
Yo, Bud. What's up, bro? JT here. Just wanted to say congrats, champ. Man, that was incredible. We was all watching. And happy birthday, bro. That was a good one.
It's your man, Roy Jones Jr. Congratulations, man, to a hell of a victory. Awesome win. And like I told you, they talk about that pound for pound neighborhood. You are welcomed now in on our block. You've been welcome on my block because I've been to what you were a long time ago. I saw you when you started, so I knew what it was. But now everybody understands what it is, and you are now welcome. And gladly for me to welcome you to the pound for pound GOAT neighborhood. You heard me? Because you one of peaks by the hidden building. Hey, you all in Omaha, y'all should be very proud. Y'all got a real one.
Take me back to the city that I call my city.
Give it up for our champ. Congratulations, bud. Congratulations, bud. Now I'll bring our mayor back up to present gifts. Mayor John Ewing.
So, Bud, if you could come forward, I would like to have the honor of presenting you with the key to the city of Omaha.
Let's go, Bud.
Now, in recognition of Bud being the three-time world champion, the city of Omaha has a special belt to commemorate that.
Come on, Omaha, get loud and proud. Come on, Omaha. Come on, Omaha.
And Bud, I hear tomorrow is your birthday. So let's sing. I'm not going to sing it to the mic, okay? So don't get worried.
Come on, man.
But
We need you.
let's sing happy birthday to our champion.
I'm going to lead it for you. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Hey, I'll lead it. On 3, we going to sing the version they know, then the version we know. You got it? Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Here we go, Bud. This for you, bro. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. One, two, three. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my guy.
Thanks, Mayor. All right, stand up. All right, stand up. Come on, get up.
Every day.
You ready?
It was just a crowd.
It's time to
chanting my
introduce the
name.
reason why we are here today.
I used to pray for
The
times
world
like
title
this,
run
to rhyme
began
like
in
this, so I
2014
had
at the
to
lightweight
It was a good
division.
experience,
And he
but
sent
this ain't
out
gonna do nothing but make me
championships
stronger.
in 4 more weight
I'll be
classes.
back.
In
I'll
typical
be back.
Bud fashion,
That was my
he
next
took on the
question. What's
biggest
next for
challenge
you?
in the sport
Yeah,
on
turn
September
professional.
13th,
Look out
jumping
for
up
me.
2 weight divisions, facing Canelo Alvarez. Performing in front of a sold-out crowd of 71,000 people at Allegiant Stadium and 41 million more watching on Netflix. Terrence won the unanimous decision victory to become the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. He is the first male boxer from the 4-belt era to unify not 1, not 2, not 3 different weight classes. The super middleweight crown made him a 5-division world champion. He now joins Floyd Mayweather Jr., Thomas the Hitman Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard in accomplishing that feat. That's not the only history that Terrence made on September 13th. The sold-out crowd of Allegiant Stadium was the second largest boxing attendance in U.S. history and marks the largest attendance in Allegiant Stadium history. The name Terence Crawford now sits among boxing's all-time greats. He is the proud of North Omaha, our hometown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the pound-for-pound champ, Terence Bud Crawford!
Come on, Omaha! Turn up for the champ! Let's go!
This on the internet.
Go, Bud! Hey!
I'm gonna say that for tonight. But first and foremost, I want to thank God for blessing me to be here with you all today, blessing me with the skills to show the world that anything's possible. I want to thank Turkey and Riyadh Season for believing in me as well and putting their belief behind me and, getting the fight done. I want to thank my team, Bomac. Let me get this. I want to thank Bomac. I want to thank Red, Saul, Chet, Bernard, Dr. Conroy, Steven, Paulina, Shakur, Denise. I want to thank Julie. I want to thank Jessica, Ish, most importantly, my brother. I want to thank Harrison, my brother. I want to thank everybody that had a part in making this a success. Mama, Grandma, we made it. We made it. It's been a journey, It's been a journey. I remember, like it was yesterday, I went to quit boxing. It was getting to the point where I didn't enjoy it no more. I didn't love it no more. And Bomac, he always, hey, don't worry about it, man. Just keep going. It's going to all pay off one day. And I'm like, man, fuck boxing. But them having the faith in me and keeping me on the narrow arrow, is what y'all see today. Because without them, I wouldn't be up here right now. Bernard Davis. I can't thank him enough. Rosendo Robles. I can't thank him enough. Because without those two, it's crazy. When you sit down, when I'm sitting here talking amongst y'all have no idea. Because the competitive nature of myself and want to be the best at everything led me back to boxing.
the baddest little kid in the gym. I get kicked out of the gym. I say forget boxing. I go play other sports. Yeah, I'm good at it. Bernard and Bud, you gotta come back to the gym. Man, I ain't boxing no more, man. Y'all can have that. You know what I mean? So, you know what got me back into boxing? That kid that y'all seen performing at my fight got me back in boxing. Just the thought of people saying that he can beat me, and I haven't been boxing for years, led me back to boxing. And him pushing me and me pushing him, and we competing to be the best fighter in the gym. I want to thank all my fans here that support me. I want to thank. This is bigger than the norm, you know, because I want to thank my urban community. I want to thank my Latin community. I want to thank my white community. And I want to thank my Asian community, my African community. I want to thank everybody, because today you see us all as one. You know, and a lot of people always say, how you get the Mexicans to side with you? I said, they my people too. I said, so it don't matter if I'm fighting Canelo. Some of the urban community is going for Canelo, you know. So I love how sports bring everybody together, and it's all for one cause. And I kind of got emotional watching, you know what I mean, that stuff up there, because things like this really never happened to me. You know, I appreciate everybody that put that together. I appreciate everybody that continuously supported me along my journey and still support me inside and outside the ring. And a thing that my passion is always been a youth, ever since I was a kid, because I always felt like without those people that took me by the head, or, you know what I mean, by the shoulders, and said, Bud, get in line. Bud, you know, get your act together, I wouldn't be here in front of you today. So it's my job to give back to the kids that's in need, the kids that's, you know, need help with things, and be a positive role model to them. A lot of people, you know, that knows me, you know, they know the type of person that I used to be, you know, and I had to change from that person because the little kids was looking up to me. I didn't want to steer them wrong or guide them in the wrong path. So I made that conscious decision to change my life for the better and for the good. So anybody can change if they want to. Anybody can put good into the community if they want to. It's a choice that they make. We all have choices. We just got to make sure we know when to make the best choices at the best times. B&B Boxing. Me and Bo Mac created that gym, being in that gym when there wasn't nothing in there. It wasn't even open to the public. I didn't even believe in the vision when Bo Mac was like, this is what we're going to do this. I'm like, man, this ain't going to work. We argued tooth and nails. Bo Mac was like, man, just trust me. You trust me with everything else, just trust me. And I trust them, and we got a beautiful facility. But the city gave us some land for that new facility because we outgrew it. You know, so I'm asking y'all, the community, for y'all help to support B&B Sports Academy, B&B Boxing Sports Academy. If y'all can, it don't matter, you know, donate something to the cause so we can have a new facility. I created this facility, me and Bo Mac, because when I was younger, CW was downtown. There was times that I didn't have no ride, so I had to ride my bike downtown or catch a ride and things like that. And I used to ride my bike in the snow. And y'all know who used to give me a ride and drop me off on the corner? Boatman. Can you imagine being tired from working out for hours and then getting dropped off on a corner like a hoe? We had our days. I remember throwing all this stuff out of his truck and running home. You ain't getting no ride no more, you little black little. I don't care. I'm tired of you. Nah, so I just, ask y'all, for y'all support and helping us make this a success. We don't charge the kids nothing. It's free for all the kids so they can come for a safe environment. So I just want to put that out there, and I thank all y'all, and tonight we're going to have a good time. And if you don't come to have a good time, it's going to be a problem for you. So, all y'all, tonight we at the Still House. We're going to celebrate this victory party / my birthday at 12 o'clock. So, if you support me, I'll see you there. Thank you, everyone.
Hold on. Before we wrap it up and give the champ all the love and praise, I was told that we got a video for you. And I want everybody to put their attention to the screen, please. Don't say nothing about playing me one-on-one.
I beat you already.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen. Mayor.
Hey, hold on, stop the video. He got something to say. Hold the video.
I got one
Just
thing.
a crowd chant my name.
Well, just get it off after.
I got one thing. Hold on. Okay, Mayor. Can you come here real quick?
Oh, man.
Mayor. So, this just came to my mind. I got the key to the city, right? A lot of y'all probably don't know, but this is my second key to the city.
Let's go, bud.
So, that means today my day, right? That's your day. Okay, so, T, you can have that day, all right? The first key to the city is March 4th, the same day as my son. It's a special day, but at the same time, I would never take the light or take anything away from my son, so he can have that day. But tell me, what do this open?
Today, whatever you want.
Hey, y'all got that on camera? Today, September 27th. Anything I want is mine. I don't want to hear nothing. If I go in a restaurant and say y'all packed and y'all ain't got no room, I'm going to say, today. Thank you, everyone.
All right, can we now turn our attention to the video board on behalf of Bud?
30,000 people came in, supported me every day.
You ready?
It was just a crowd chanting my name. Terrence.
I used to break the times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like
It was
that,
a good experience.
shine like
This ain't gonna do nothing but make me stronger. I'll be back. I'll be back.
That was my next question. What's next for you?
Yeah, turn professional. Look out for me.
And I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it where I view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I do. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I finished? When I wrote the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on it, so like Papa on the spinach, double M. That's my team, Rosé, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the tandem, me cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding, sitting with my hands on my toes. Cause these twins be dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that little money, my son's a milk.
The fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA. And new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super
everybody. Before we conclude, we want to again thank our sponsors, Riyadh Season, American National Bank, CHI Health, MP Dodge. Did I leave any y'all? Enterprise.
Labor.
Baxter Auto.
Nebraska Labor.
The Labor Union. Leona. There are vendors here, so make sure you go get you some food. Make sure you shop, support our local businesses while we're supporting the champ. And the mayor will come close us out.
Well, thank you all for coming today. We hope you had a great time celebrating our champion and enjoy the rest of your day and hang out a little bit. We are One Omaha. Thank you.
You can't find this on the internet.
Them niggas made me wanna get a knife for. Never thought I had cars like I got cars. Never thought I had bras like I got bras. Same girls wouldn't holler at a broke nigga. On my dick like flies on shit, so I treat her like a whole nigga. Lost some niggas in the struggle. The night I lost my brother. Gotta get paid what I told my mother. Toss your Rolex cause your son a young hustler.